three missing Montgomery College students continues in Frederick County.
And I got to play with your wand. It was great.
Definitely fun.
Oh, keep going.
Are we recording? Oh, I see it.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Hey, guys. Welcome to a new episode of Footage Foreplay. How y'all doing?
Hi.
And today we about to cover
Great.
Up 9. Look who's back. Look who's back down there.
Hey!
Oh, yeah,
Girl,
he's back,
he
dude.
disappeared for like 5-6 episodes, girl. He bounced. He got sick. I don't know what happened. What happened to you, Evan? How you doing?
Dude.
Why you been
There
gone?
There was travels involved. There was, sickness involved. There was a lot of things. A lot of things happened over the past couple weeks.
Oh, you were on the Artemis shuttle? You went to the moon, dude? Fuck.
No,
how
I
was
went to
it?
the moon. I went to the moon with that California dispensary weed when I got out there to San Francisco, though. Shout out to
Oh my god. Terrell, you
No,
would
it
have
was
loved
great,
that.
dude. It's been a other than being sick, it's been a crazy 2 weeks, and I had a lot of fun with y'all out there. I'm excited to recap it all here.
Mhm.
Period. You excited to be back in your shed?
It was, it was nice to come back to the comfort of my four walls. My little space here. It's humble.
Okay.
It's less than humble, actually. But it's mine.
Humbling. Nice.
It was funny. I was just watching. I was listening to somebody talk about like the homeless situation.
The
and they were just,
unhoused.
like in the South, the unhoused. Sorry, and or the junkies, and they were talking about the Bay Area, and one of them was like, "Well, I'm from the South, and we don't have that. Like everybody's got a shed you could just shove somebody in." And I was like, "Oh fuck,
That was scary.
Evan."
That scared the fuck out of me. I'm so sorry. Oh, what the fuck was that? That fucked me up. You seen that? Anyways, I don't know what the fuck Russell just said. That scared the fuck out of me.
What happened?
He turned on the front camera.
He turned on what?
We'll cut it into the episode. I bumped on my other
was
camera
funny.
by
I was like,
accident,
what
so
the
there was just
fuck
a
was
me
that? I was
staring
like-
straight into the. It was. Well,
You know, I'm half blind. I'll be looking like, what the fuck was that? It scared the fuck out of me.
Okay, well now we were gonna talk about it before, and I said wait till it's on.
Oh,
Evan,
yeah.
you're not gonna know this if you're watching right now, but Evan left
they'll
his
know.
dummy battery here. We did again. If you watched the Q&A episode we put up, when during my Q&A, none of our fucking videographers were in the room, but thankfully we did have a consumer grade Canon all the way back on a tripod, and it was running off of Evan's dummy battery, which he also left in that camera when he went back
Yeah.
home. So
Yeah.
so that camera he normally uses, Terrell, there's no battery for it.
The fucked up part is I had the actual power cable and the box and everything that runs like from the outlet. So I thought in my mind, I'm like, oh, I'm going to set my camera back up. And I got it out for a meeting I'm about to have. And I plug it all in, get the camera sitting up there, and I go, wait, where's the fucking dongle at the end? And that's what's still in Russell's camera is the little fucking tiny piece that you need that goes in the battery slot. So yeah. Fuck me, right?
Dude, I've never been at an event where we have so many talented filmmakers and like almost no video coverage. We were rotating handheld cameras. Also, the East Bay cinematographers out here, shout out Jasadi and Josh, they're both on this like iPhones shoot just as well as cameras. And it's like, so I'm like, y'all are just being lazy. They're walking around with their little fucking phones out. I'm like, this is not what we wanted.
To be fair, I did see the camera attachment that zooms in like a real camera on one of those phones, and it looked.
No, Jasadi did a
The
great
lens
job. and
attachments
thank you.
are pretty sick for the phones. Yeah.
Josh, however, had a fucking Polaroid camera, and I'm like, what are you
He
doing?
was going through some things. He got a dog that's dying with stinky breath, girl. I mean, that's a lot, So that's where he's
Yeah. That
Shout
is
out to
true.
that dog.
Shout out to Naomi.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, his brother calls that his wife.
He's not wrong.
The
I've
brother
seen it,
also
I know.
said the
I think
breath
he
smelled
actually-
so bad, and the dad. And the dad took me out. That little old man, he was just like, it was god awful with that. Every time it opens his mouth, and I just couldn't believe it. Little old man, he bought me a beer though, so I was like, I gotta be nice. He's so sweet.
His dad's
He
hilarious.
is. He's a comedian.
Dude,
He's
no-
so like he's so like straight faced, but he says some of the
He
craziest
sure do.
shit sometimes. He's so funny.
He's
He's
great.
like a doctor in Kentucky.
He
right?
runs a medical practice.
He runs
in
a medical
Kentucky.
practice.
Yeah, the dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Mm.
Not to put his business
Yeah,
out there,
you
but
saw
yeah,
no,
all
we're
his-
He fell
talking
asleep
enough.
in front of
He
me once.
did?
So
In
he,
the
if y'all
theater
were,
during one of the movies, he fell asleep and his phone fell out of his fucking pocket and exploded into like the case came off and stuff on the floor and everything. It was
Don't
fucking
roast
tight.
that old
dude.
man.
No, it was tight.
Did
it
you
was a
help
very
that old
candid
man?
moment. I mean, he was on it. He woke up like as soon as the phone hit the floor. He was awake and he was grabbing the shit like, oh fuck.
so
So he was
if
on
you were
it.
out at the Josh, the one we're talking about, is the one that took all these Polaroids. So he gave me a few, or I found these in our stuff. Yes, this is a
Found
Polaroid
footage.
of a poster on the wall. It actually looks pretty dumb.
You love
and I was
it.
like, great, what do we need these for? So then here's another one. Another of the poster on the wall. This one's a little bit better.
It's better.
These really aren't picking up
No, they're
well on
not.
here, but and then here's the best one. This is Anthony Cousins with all of the people from the Killing Cell.
Okay.
So this is
yeah.
like, if we had more of this shit, that would be tight.
It'd be
but,
pretty cool.
We'll just
Especially
take
to
a
put on like the
picture of
film
that.
freeway. But
And, yeah.
1 out of
And it-
3. I guess that works. Okay. Well, I mean, I was thinking that we would just pull up the schedule here, which I know you guys all have one in your hand, but my lovely wife stole mine. So I'll just jump on here. Of course, the beautiful website. Hi, Uffy.
We still get like emails saying we have people's favorite festival website, maybe their favorite website they've ever seen.
So we actually
Hell
need to
yeah.
I
fix
like
this
it.
because this calendar should not still be up on March.
right. Yeah, it needs to be
But-
archived.
For today, I think it will work. And again, Terrell, I hope you didn't think you were going to get away from this, but I think we got to talk about the Alamo
No,
scare,
I'm not talking about that.
which was why not? What are you talking about? It's one of the best
No, it's
stories that we have.
No, wow.
Come on. What do you? So
I ain't
here's the
talking
thing.
about that
And
shit.
again,
You can have it.
look, here.
It was
I'll
fun.
do
That
it.
was
Now,
a
here's
fun
the thing.
night. And it was rushed.
Okay, well, hold on.
I
No,
was-
don't.
Yes,
Okay, so
bitch.
here's the thing. Now, again, it's only friends here. People don't fucking listen to this
Yes, they
show,
do.
and especially not the recap one. So again, we're all friends and family. So be nice to Terrell.
Girl, bye. I
here's
redeemed
the
myself after this night.
We-
so I don't give a fuck.
We-
The whole
Here's
fest
the
was
thing.
excellent.
We were
I got
showing-
so many compliments, bitch.
We were showing the sacrament at the Alamo, and again, I'll kind of move through this quickly. I know we have a lot to cover, and I'm looking forward to hanging out. So this night is always kind of like the most nerve-wracking. It's not our show. We're partnering with the Alamo. It's also why the badge doesn't cover entry here, because they get all the money, and really for us, it's kind of like an advertising night. So we try to pick a movie that's found footage, and maybe will attract people that aren't necessarily found footage fans, but probably are. And then we get up there in front of them and we say, like, hey, if you're one of our kin, you should come hang out this week, actually tomorrow. And it's kind of a commercial. These intros have always been kind of rocky, though. I mean, early on, it's like just a big crowd, and it's not our stage. So we're always nervous up there. And every year, Terrell would be like, oh, you look nervous up there. And I'd be like, bitch, I'm like dying inside, sometimes sweating.
It was
And
hot.
I think the last time I did it, I think I
Was-
cracked the
was
code.
hot.
And I just got up there and again, I haven't done it for like 3 years now, but I went up there and just said evil dies tonight, which culturally everybody hated, and they were all roasting that movie. So I'm like, let me just go up there and be a clown, and then I won't worry about making fun of myself for being dumb looking, because I'm going to control that. And so now, I try to like program what would be the most fun. And this time we had I was like, Terrell should do it, obviously. And our lead programmer, Sam Pierce, he also wanted to do it because his parents were in the audience. So we went up there. We were a little Terrell.
I'm just listening, girl.
we went up there. I got to meet one of their projectionists, Jim, who had a fucking Pit Boy on his hand. Did you see that shit, Terrell? He had like straight up, like if you play Fallout, how they have the computer, he had an iPad that just had the whole schedule. He pulled it up and was scrolling through it.
What
So the
the
first thing-
fuck?
Yeah, it was like
I don't
he's
think
like,
he
yeah, we got
timed
everything
it
here.
right
Must
because
be-
he said 10, 15 minutes. That was not 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, no, I hyper remember this moment. He said 8, and we were back in like 3.
But
So,
then the shit
yeah,
was already
he was
going,
like-
and I was supposed to go first, and then Sam was supposed
Well,
to go
hold on.
after
Let's
me.
let's go beat by beat. So we had a bunch of tickets on hold because we had a lot of filmmakers coming out, and I handed them to Oksana, who immediately went down to the bar and was hanging
Yeah, she
out.
was chilling.
I never-
She was hanging
I
out,
was-
girl.
I never-
She was. I went down there.
She was schmoozing.
Josh bought her
So
a
then-
beer.
so then-
I saw that. I was down there.
That's what he was getting me a beer. I hadn't even gone up to the theater yet, so
So one of our team, executive producer Sean McDonough, came up, and I'm like, "Hey, Sean, where are you sitting?" He went, "I don't know. Do we have tickets?" And I went, "God
Oh my
damn it!"
god!
So Sam and Terrell were up there. I'm like, I'll be back. So I ran downstairs. Again, if you haven't been to the Alamo New Mission, it's 3 floors, and we were in theater 5, so it's like 8 floors. So I ran down there. I'm already fat as hell. Oh my god! Leading up to this fest, I had not lived a fucking order every meal life until then, and I'm just like, now I'm like on all these cameras. Oh my god, I'm gonna go take I don't know. I got to get in my Ozempic era or like get a strong rope because I cannot continue this way. Anyway, I went downstairs. Oksana's over there at the bar talking. I'm like, hey, did you pass out the tickets? She went, no, and had a stack of them. So I just grabbed it, and I'm like, who doesn't have a ticket? Which was obviously everybody. So in the moment, I'm like pairing people. And then here comes our beloved friend, our co-host, Evan Jordan, who just had unhelpful bullshit to say to me. He was just like snipering, like making like little comments. He was thinking he was Mark Norman. And so he made a joke. I said, okay, you know what? And I took the ticket I gave him back, and I gave him a different one. And I sat him next to our editor, Billy, over here.
Lord, that's
Which Billy-
punishment.
Billy, love you
Yeah.
to death. So Billy does our short form content. He actually
talk
he's a
your ear
huge
off?
asset helping us edit. But Billy likes to chat.
Mhm.
And here's the thing. So I'm like, you're sitting next to Billy during this movie. And then he went, oh, you're punishing me, huh? So I ran around, handed them all out, and then I turn around and see Terrell's with me. I'm like, Terrell, what the hell are you doing?
I was trying
And
to
I
go
knew
get a
it.
damn
You're-
drink, and I couldn't.
I knew you wanted to drink. You're also very nervous, so I get
Well-
it. I've been there before where it's like, help me. And I'm like, we got to get back up there. So we run back up, and after we
But
get to
girl,
the
it
8th
wasn't
floor,
even 8 minutes. I was ready to get. I had time to get a drink. And I got up there. Sam's already like,
I know.
"Oh, ready, everybody!" And I was like, "Oh God, he already started."
Nuh-uh. We got in there.
He was already
Sam was
talking.
halfway into his 8-page
I know.
script.
He was. Yeah, he says, "Let me
Yeah.
finish this before you start." And I was like, "Oh, remember I had okay." I was like, push aside.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, we walked. So theater 5, that's the only one where there's no stage. You're just on the floor right in front of the screen. So when we walk in, you're just like basically stage left. And we're just like, so I just went in my seat, and Terrell's kind of like, what the fuck do I do? And then Sam's like, let me finish.
Yeah,
first.
he did. I was like, "What
So
the fuck?" It derailed me. I was like, I was not ready for this.
Hold on. So he sits down, and then Terrell's just like, already, I can feel it. God, it's making me nervous now. And he was just like, what the? We're both like, what the hell? And Sam, he's basically doing a comedy routine. He's just written a bunch of jokes about Jim Jones and shit.
Were those jokes?
And then he talked about the movie, but he also, they were. But he also forgot like some of the actors' names. You could tell his voice was shaky. I'm like, oh, I know that feeling.
But he also had the microphone like down here, so you
But
could hardly
it-
hear
Oh,
him.
he
yeah,
was
then
a
when I
little
got on there, I
quiet.
scared everybody, girl.
So then when he was done, they did this
Oh,
like
Lord.
awkward baton pass where Terrell jumps out of his seat, grabs the mic, and goes, hello. And it just, dude, you could tell somebody was on that mic fixing the levels, and they immediately, you woke them up too, and they turned that
Oh,
shit down.
goodness. I remember that. Hot Mess
So, dude,
Express.
Holy shit. And then Terrell, you had the other kind of nervous thing that was giving me anxiety where it's like you go rapid fire.
Mhm.
It's just like, I'm here, and it's like all this fucking energy's built up, and it's just like flooding out. So you were just rapid fire, and I felt bad because in the car ride up, I was just kind of like spitballing things that you could touch on. And I'm like, fuck, dude. Because it was like you almost like made a bullet note of each one. And you were just going through hitting.
Because you gave me
them.
hella info. But I mean, it's fine. It is what it is. I'm glad that was over with, girl. Because the rest of the fest was not.
Oh,
that was a lot.
Dude, it was a great way to kick it off. I mean, it was like Terrell.
I couldn't even enjoy the fucking movie. Let's continue on. I know. So we're moving on into Wednesday.
Wait, no, because Terrell, when you sat down, you were dripping.
It was
sweat,
so hot up there.
Wait, Evan, we lost your other thing.
Yeah, what is Evan doing? He kept showing his face on there again too.
Is he still there?
Is he sitting in one spot?
Doesn't look like it.
Oh my god! Here, let me just. I'll finish this story. When Terrell sat down, he sat and looked at me. He's dripping sweat from under his hat, and he just went, "How was that?" I looked at him and said, "You've done better." And he just, you laughed a little, and then we drank 3 beers, and it was perfect. I mean, here's the thing: if anything is going to be weird or wonky, fuck it. Like, we'll do it at the Alamo. And then, like you said, you showed up, and you were like, "I refuse to let that shit happen."
Yeah, and they didn't.
And then, the whole night was yours. The following day at the recalibration party.
That was great.
Evan, are you okay? What's going on over there? I don't. So we can't.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. That might be a good thing. Let's just continue.
Yeah, let's just roll.
I'll play it.
I'm down.
He's just gonna be like doing sign language and shit, girl. You know how to do that?
No. I know how to do some baby sign language.
Of course.
I think it's
the same shit.
But here, Wednesday, Terrell. I don't know if you can.
I can't
this
see it.
thing,
We
but
got Invoking
up.
Scream and Body Cam this day.
Yeah. I mean, we could just roll
talk
through
about the day. The day was
about...
great. So we walked in. This was the recalibration party, and I love this day. This is like the party night going into the fest. It's like all the people are coming out. You had a bunch of filmmakers come out. We just chill. We have beer sponsored by, what's the name of them, Oksana? What's the beer sponsors?
Lime Ventures.
Yeah, and they hooked us up with all them weird ass these cocktails and beers and shit. Anyways, it was great.
And they were there.
Oh, they were there. Who are these people?
You did a damn Q&A with them.
They did the short.
The one who put me in the Peter Pan movie.
Yeah.
I didn't know that they brought the beer girl, because I had fun with them. I brought them old fuckers up there on that stage. We had a good time on that Q&A. They were so nervous.
The second time. Yeah, it was their second time attending, because every time we pick up beer, we're like, hey, come out. We usually have a program to give him, but he's in like Walnut Creek or something, so he's kind of far.
I did not know that they were the people who brought the beer. I could have shouted that out too. No,
you
I didn't.
I told you.
Girl, I didn't have that many drinks in. Anyways,
maybe I don't think I knew. You might have even said it.
Maybe
up
I
there.
did. I don't know. I'm forgetting now.
Yeah, but yeah, this is their movie, A Good Day to Die, and Brett, the one with the long hair, he was the director that we helped out in
Berkeley.
Where the fuck did we shoot? Yeah, and that was the Return
there
of
you
Pan.
Go. I kept calling it Peter Pan.
Return of the Great God Pan.
It's too long.
The Return of the Great God Peter Pan.
Period. So we brought them up to talk about their short, and they were nervous as fuck. So I was like, oh yeah, I get the vibes. I was me the night before. And that was fun. We showed their short, and we partnered with a little teaser of Invoking Scream. Did that partner with that, or was that Body Cam? Anyways, doesn't matter. So those Body Cam. Okay, so we showed there's the Peter Pan. We showed the Invoking Scream, the first 40 minutes of it. What'd y'all think of that? That was pretty solid. I want to see the end of it.
I mean, so I think I might have mentioned before, but Patricio, he had sent us a rough cut of the full film, and we basically, it's on us. We were trying to bully him into letting us just show the rough. And distribution is there, and it looks like he's going to sign a deal, but they just didn't want to get any negative press or anything. So I feel like he did a punched up kind of like teaser version of the movie. I don't know. I thought it was interesting. I was mostly curious what people thought, because I hadn't watched it before. I was saving it for the theater. I mean, I'm excited for the movie, but I'm not sure I love the concept of showing like half of a movie that's not out yet. I was half paying attention,
but I mean, it was good from what I've seen. So Body Cam was solid. People that did hit Shudder like a day or two before we programmed it, but this is probably the only time it's going to play in the theater, and I think it played pretty well. There's a lot of people in these seats. People were reacting. I think the drinks were kicking in, and this movie was bonkers. So I mean, I had a good time watching this Body Cam movie in the theater. Did you?
Also, I do want to say I am very proud of the pairing here. A Good Day to Die, obviously, the beer sponsor showing up at the day where they provide the beer is cool. But their movie is a ARG kind of end of the world because the great old ones are going to end they're going to end humanity. And then Body Cam kind of fits in there too. And there were like themes of like not trusting authorities and shit. It reminded me of the old Overlook theater days where we would pair two things that in no world should be together, but they had like all of the themes kind of beating behind the scenes, like worked really well. So I just wanted to stop you and pat myself on the back there.
Nice. Keep patting.
Hi, can you agree? Can you give me some damn props?
So let's move on to the Power Hour. So Thomas Burke was here, and he curated this Power Hour here, the Reverse the Curse. He cursed us asses at the beginning of this shit, girl. I couldn't believe you put that 7 days shit on there at the top, trying to curse us with that tape. And then we watch all these after each minute. We gotta take a shot. You know, we talked about this in the last one, but this was great. There was some great little clips in here, Russ. What'd you think?
I thought it was good. He actually did an intro this year and kind of like, I mean, you know, I'll speak candidly. It's a lot of work, like prepping clips just for the Power Hour in general, but doing the retrospective where they're all like the parameters are they had to come out last year makes it even harder. And I don't know, we're so thankful that he does this because also he just knows every fucking found footage movie that comes out. And every year, there's always a couple that are so fucking bonkers. Wasn't there like a vampire one this year?
There's a bunch of weird ones there. I don't think you put the list of all the movies this season.
Well, this year, we didn't put one in the book.
Yeah, you did.
But before every movie, it said the title.
True.
It is the first time we did that. What did you think? Did you like the title being up there?
Yeah, because it gives you like, oh, this is what this is, so people could take note, even though I can never watch this again. But, you know, it'd be cool to take note and go, you know, watch it.
Well, I mean, you could. It might be harder for other people. But we should do something with these because we have like
we do have a Twitch channel.
Actually, Twitch might be cool for a Power Hour.
Yeah, I don't know why we never showed the Power Hour for online.
Actually,
because that'll be fun.
Actually, that's pretty tight.
Warm up to virtual.
We should do that for a Found Footage Friday.
That'd be great.
Do a Power Hour because you drink on Friday.
Yeah, we have a bunch of these that you guys just leave there on a drive somewhere, which is crazy work. All that hard work for this. Well, some people just threw it together.
That's the festival in a nutshell.
But yeah, anyways, these past couple have been great. Period.
All right, where did Evan go?
I messaged him, but I have not heard back.
Well, okay, so like the last 3 episodes we record, let's just go without him, I guess. God damn. Also, just to give a little Evan insight, I believe he was on the street the whole time smoking.
He probably was. Yeah, the whole time there was a fest was going on, he was outside.
For Sacrament.
Sacrament, he straight up left the theater. That idiot. God, I was so annoyed.
I only stayed for the intro, and then I had to come relieve the
He left too. No wonder I didn't see him.
Roped in
because I actually stayed for everything this time, and he was not there.
I know, Terrell, you should be there. You're part of the goddamn team.
I mean, usually toward the end, girl. I got time. I gotta go get me some rest. And I was working. Actually, I was working between these days too. I would work.
That's on you.
That's so dumb. Girl, no, I was. I was.
Yeah, you volunteered. You raised your hand.
I was tired.
Teacher was like, "Any volunteers?" And Terrell's like, "Me."
I learned my lesson.
Girl, I was so tired.
Nope, the whole week, not even Monday, gone, and I'm not answering a single.
But y'all
person.
see, I was working this, girl. I worked that week. That's why I was so tired afterwards. I was dead.
Tell me about it. I was narcoleptic Monday, Tuesday. No matter what I was doing, I'd start like nodding off. I'm like,
this
oh my
long
God.
Ass day.
But
on the floor, reading a book with Cliff, and I'm just like,
and
then he gets mad at me.
Really?
They're already hypnotic. Yeah. But just so y'all listening know, our schedule, we do it to ourselves, and we know, and everybody's aware. But we would get there at 10 a.m. and then we would leave at 2 a.m.
every day.
Every day.
Every day.
So we were doing like
not
16.
go to sleep until maybe
like you can't go straight to sleep after this shit. You got
no, hell no. And then you just wake back up and you're like, coffee. And then you're back in there and you're
bitch. Add shots. The shit didn't even work. Red eyes, white eyes, flat whites, flat blacks. Girl, people stealing my coffee at the shop. Girl, let me tell you one of these times. It might have been this working in the Heritage. I had ordered a whole ass drink. ad shots galore. And then this dude, she put it up there. I was too busy talking to the Killing Cell cast, and we were taking pictures. You know me, y'all see the vibes on the internet. And a little man, just walked up and took my coffee. He put some sugar in it too, some brown sugar. I'm looking at him and said, "That better not be my coffee," because I don't want to make a scene and involve these white people. Anyway, so I had to ask the woman. I said, "Hey, I think this guy took my coffee drink," and she's like, "Are you sure that it was right there?" I'm like, "Bitch, you see me with a coffee," but she probably thought I took it and tried to ask for another one. So that's what I hated, because that wasn't true. That little Asian man took my coffee. So he's going to be doing some jumping jacks, because that had a lot of shots in it, girl. So
Is it racist?
Their coffee distribution at that place did need some work.
Yes, it did.
Because you never know what's coming up on that shelf.
Well, they're so casual.
Yep, they pop it there. And I was what the fuck?
Yep.
Anyways.
So long story short, they called the police on Terrell. We had to bail him out.
But shortly after that, was this the same day that you brought? Oh, it's the next day. You had me walking all the way down to the end of the world and back. What was that, Russ? You had me sweating.
Oh, we'll get there.
Yes, let's talk about the fun stuff.
There,
we went through the movies. We did this last episode. Let's go through the days.
So, okay, well, on Thursday, Heritage Baptiste did come out, and power to him, man. He kind of set the tone for all these great guests we were going to have all week. And it I gotta say,
nice.
he had a lot of anxiety rolling in.
Paris?
Yeah, from France. And I personally was like, oh man, is a Wednesday recalibration going to work as a Thursday? And it was tight. We've broken every film fest rule with this fest already. Why not just continue down that line? And y'all are so cool. Y'all made it like a fucking 5-day vacation pretty much, and just hung out. So yeah, thank you to everybody came out. Well, what do we want to, I know you want to talk about the fun stuff. Shout out to Lex with I Tried a Ritual. Again,
was that with Heritage? That was with Exhibit B. Oh, you're talking about the next page.
Yeah, it's in the short form one.
Great, Baptiste was great. He stayed the whole damn time. He was.
He stayed even past the fest to go sightseeing because he'd never been to San Francisco.
It's funny how he always took off his glasses when we took our picture. I'm like, I don't know, never mind.
Don't you do that?
No, but it was something I was going to say, but never mind. I liked him. Oksana, you liked him too.
Wait, now I want to know what he was going to say.
Moving on, short form footage one.
I don't believe that. Okay,
Thursday, we did have It's Watching, rebrand. Oksana, we need rebrand. I Tried a Ritual, and followers.
Wait, hold on. So why I'm looking at this for a short form? Oh, because it's just the short form.
What do you mean?
Okay,
so that's the calendar thing.
Shout out to Aaron Irons. The website and everything, because we're all building it from scratch. There were certain artifacts. So if you were looking at this, short form footage would show up as its own feature, and then each of the shorts would be in there. So he fixed it, folded it in. I was just asking why It's Watching.
It's on here.
Only had various. I know, but I saw that after. Shout out to Michael Davis, alum from year one. This is the third thing we've shown from him.
Possibly the worst at answering emails out of all of the filmmakers.
Well, again, he did send a DVD year one.
Yeah.
So shout out to him. But yeah. Go ahead, Terrell.
I was just reading what you were trying to talk about. I Tried a Ritual. So Lex came out with David Dawson's Creek. They found love in the Uff place last year, so that was so nice. So they together, and they came in and we showed her short. She was telling everybody, make sure y'all in this theater. And followers, rebrand, and it's how I was watching.
Oh, that's
yeah.
Yeah, shout out.
No, she was. I'm trying to see if anyone else from these movies were there, but no, it was just her from this page.
No, just
it was great. Well, did she say how?
So did you get confirmation that they fell in love at the fest? I meant to pound that. No pun intended.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm curious if anybody called that.
It was just interesting to see, that's where it blossomed. Is what I'm saying. It blossomed.
Didn't we talk to her about it last year, Terrell? Or she was like, someone was in.
Oh, don't be careful.
Why you say be careful? You've been telling people where they live, where they work, what they doing, girl. You've been doing about Aladdin's life, the boy from Ice. Girl, bye. Let's get
Aladdin's life and the boy from Ice. What are you talking?
Are you writing songs?
Again, we're just talking about Lex.
Hey, dude, finally a good one.
All right, let's move on.
Oh, he don't want to hear it. Okay, girl. The next one was Welcome Back to Me Channel, my channel. Directed by Jordan Daly.
What the fuck was that?
Nobody came here for this.
You just said we weren't going to go.
I know, because I don't want to go
oh my
beat by
God.
beat. That's boring. I'm bored.
No, they did an intro for
Who
that.
did?
Yeah. So here, okay.
The director.
So the only, clearly, part of this was just hanging out and talking about things that happened. I think the only structure we need for this, again, on-air meeting, is that we talk about movies that we saw for the first time in the theater. So, welcome back.
Oh,
to
he
my
actually
my
back?
God.
What are you out there doing? A smoke break? It's like us all over again.
No,
I know, what the hell?
I don't know what I just did. My mic quit working. I unplugged it. When I replugged it, a fucking spark shot out.
Oh
and
my God. The
my
shed
whole
burned
computer
down?
shut down. The computer turned back on, but the mic is cooked. I think
Oh
it's
my
done.
God.
Like, I don't think it works anymore. So fuck it, dude. I'm gonna talk on my phone and smoke cigarettes in the yard.
Oh
and drink
my
for this
God.
episode.
Can
Yeah,
you
'cause
plug in
maybe
your
you can
fucking
make this
phone?
episode fun, because we're getting along the lines of reading every movie, and I ain't got time. We did this already.
Yeah, Terrell and reading don't go very well together.
If I do anything, it makes stuff fun, and people can see my yard. I mean, it's whatever. Who cares?
Okay, we're not here to look at your yard. We've
You
all
don't
seen a
clean that
fucking
yard. It's probably
unkept,
full of dog
field
shit.
before. I know.
There's probably some dog
That's
shit.
so
out there.
nasty. Don't step
Okay,
in it.
so Evan, again, you did just pop in at the middle of an on-air meeting.
Ain't no meeting. We
I
gonna
think
continue with Alan at night.
From now on, we'll pop in with stories that we want as we move through the schedule, but we're not going beat by beat, and I think it's important to just talk about movies we saw for the first time in the theater. So I'm gonna
Sure.
start here with Alan at Night, which I had not watched.
Was this our Four
just
Loco
from a
experience? Let's talk about the fun stuff. So me and Russell sat.
Well, hold on. What the hell?
Yes, this is Four Loco.
Go
Ain't
ahead.
this Alan at night? Didn't we drink a Four Loco together to this movie?
I have no idea.
You do
I don't
remember because I poured you that.
On Thursday?
Yes, we had one because he gave me two. I had a green apple and a watermelon.
There were Four Locos the whole damn week.
Rich was just feeding this motherfucker
Yeah.
Four Locos
Green
during the festival.
apple Four Loco is
It's so good with
it's
ice.
outrageous how
With
good
the
it
ice.
tastes. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because I had one too.
Wow. Yeah, but we watched Alan at. Oh, we ain't doing this.
Oh shit, he's here, dude.
Damn, dude.
Terrell immediately changed his mood. Again, Rich, the representative from Only Found Footage Fans, was on Terrell the whole fucking
Yes.
Mhm.
time. And so I would go up and get Terrell a beer, and
He
then
was
Rich would
stealing.
come
He
out of
pissed me off
nowhere.
one day, bitch. He pissed me off. I almost went off, but I had to keep me. But yeah, he did. He kept taking my
So-
drinks.
I would have a beer. Mind you, these ain't cheap beers out there. Like, that's how they were making their money. And so I'd get two, and I'd walk out, and Rich would be like, "Is that for Terrell?" And he would just grab it. And I'd be like, "What are you doing? Are you trying to make this man mad?" And
Yes.
he's like, "Tell him he's got to drink the Four
And
Loko."
I had one that you specifically gave to me, and I put it on my chair
Yeah.
where I was sitting next to my bag where my fat ass could fit with the leg room. And I come back to get my drink after talking to people for so long. You know, I'm parched. And I go over there, and that shit is gone. He's like, "I took your drink. You should have drank them." Bitch, fuck you! What is your problem? I'm up here working. You gonna go take my shit? The fuck?
He came out after that and he was like, I think I
He
made
did.
Terrell
I was
happy.
so mad. Usually it's all fun and games,
Sounds
but
like
that
it.
moment, girl. No man, I was
Yeah.
pissed.
So,
Mhm.
yeah, Alan at Night, when we programmed this one, a lot of Film Fest had already accepted it. Sam, who's our head programmer, he was like, "Dude, this movie rules." So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to watch it in the theater. And had a good time. It's a fun, upbeat movie. It's got a good horror payoff. It's fresh feeling. It's funny throughout. And then I sat back there and it would check out that we were sharing a Four Loko in a cup with
Yep.
ice. It was a lot of fun.
And this movie
Yeah,
played out so
fantastic.
well. I didn't know what I was like, Alan,
Yep.
what is this man and his white tidy whities? But when you watch it, it's so good. With the roommates, their little podcast duo, and the guy's room be stinking, he be snoring, or maybe he not snoring. Y'all gotta watch it. We need him on the podcast. Mr. Jesse Swenson with his little scared looking ass when you talk to him. He need to come up on this show.
Well, Jesse, hold on.
Yes.
So I'm sure he's going to hear this, but
So?
to me, I was like, is homie
He
nervous?
was nervous. He was
Like,
scary
he
as hell.
seemed-
His movie was so good. I was giving him his props, telling him how great this
It's so-
was.
He
You
seems
think I
so
was
mellow
tight?
to me.
It's,
I don't know.
It's so wild though that people like, I don't know. It's just like you show up here, you bring a fantastic film, and then you're
That's what I'm
nervous?
saying.
What
The
are you
fuck?
nervous for? Like, yeah. I'm like, we're nervous, bitch. We both can't be up there like shaky.
Speaking of,
And then, side story again, and then Terrell, you can take it. But I had heard on the street that the found footage adventurer himself, Thomas Burke, gave Mr. Jesse a hit.
Oh, so he
whatever
was
he
on
was
some.
smoking.
I was gonna say, did Evan give him some Herbalife or some shit? Because
No.
Wasn't me.
Nope.
I saw the aftermath of this hit.
oh
but I
wait,
did
what
not give
happened
it
to the
him.
hit?
It worked.
What the Evan?
Yeah, because
Come on,
Thomas
you gotta be
scares me
better at
'cause
telling
he
this
kept
story.
trying to give me something. I said, I
mean,
want
he
that
was
from
just-
you. 'Cause,
It just felt like Jesse's probably a much more upstanding citizen than people like Thomas and I, and he doesn't sit around smoking fucking dope all day. And he hit some weapons grade marijuana on the street with Thomas Burke, and he got very fucking high.
damn.
He vanished. It turned
He
into a
was
found
laughing
footage movie.
at like stuff it was making me laugh because I thought I was, me, I'm always bombing, so it was real. I was feeling great. I felt like I was crushing because this dude's laughing at everything I said, dude.
Dude,
And then I
he
found
must
out
have been
later.
He
high.
had to be high because she was
Vanished,
not funny. That is crazy.
Who's that other filmmaker who vanished after smoking the weed in San Francisco?
From years ago?
I think it might have been Paul McGee.
No.
Was it
No,
Paul?
he hung out with us.
Shout out to Paul. I
I
blacked
like
out drinking with him.
1974.
Oh,
Oh, I
yeah.
liked
He
him. That's the one that.
disappeared.
He. Yes.
Oh, you gotta, if you're gonna tease a goddamn story, you gotta follow through. But homie also came to our white elephant party and passed
He
the
sure
fuck out on our couch.
did.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I
time,
liked
yeah.
him. I
Yep.
forgot about him.
I mean, for what it's worth, I did give Logan Fry an edible that I sent him home with a few years back, and we haven't
my
seen him since.
Yeah,
So-
that was
Why did you kill
6
him?
6.
No. That man's in
Why
his
did you-
He's so
90s.
old.
So again, Evan was dethroned. I know that he is the one that embarrasses Terrell every time we have a guest because he's taking a hit
I
out
hate
of a
it
pipe, out
so
of a
much.
out of a glory hole, out of a joint, something. And Tom, first off, Evan, I know there's a little bit of shame there.
Ain't no shame.
You could be an upstanding citizen and smoke weed in California where it's legal.
Yeah, no, I
I know
don't
in
give a fuck.
Mississippi you're the devil, but Tom's out here living
Shout out
his
to Maker's
blue
Mark.
collar life, working in a weed farm or something. That boy, he dethroned the fuck out of Evan. He intakes so much more, and
I don't know how you function on
Just-
that.
he's so
Well, there's a
skinny.
difference in the
warned.
amount we intake at one time too. Like I'm a fucking
Lightweight.
two hit and float. Well, no, it's not even that. It's just that I don't smoke enough to get
Why?
fucked up.
Ain't that
you
the
know, like
point?
all the time. Like I'll take a few hits and float along, and when it starts to fade and I feel things again, I'll hit it again.
Yeah,
you
when
know?
the
And then-
emotions creep back in.
Oh, you'll float too.
Yeah.
But this man, if he lights a joint, he's crushing it. It's good. He's gonna smoke it all.
yeah. All right.
All right.
There,
Speaking
I'm
of
done.
mellow
Goddamn.
glad to be
people,
there
we're
with
gonna
him,
roll
though.
into Big City Pizza with Dusty. So Dusty is like what he said he is in that show. He does not his attitude and demeanor don't go up and down at all. It just stays like that. And he brought Boney.
Dude, this guy was
Who
tight.
wasn't so bony. He just threw me off. So Boney was there. So Big City Pizza, and it's so cool because when he talks, like especially when he did the Q&A with y'all up there, when he was talking, if you close your eyes, you could hear the character from the movie. But when I talked to him earlier, I didn't
Yep.
hear no Boney in his, that's why it threw me off.
Not at
When
all.
he got this, like, hey guys, he sounded just like Boney. I did a horrible impression.
What the
That's not
fuck?
how
That
he
was not a
sounded.
good Boney, dude.
Yeah. Anyways,
It's me,
Dusty and
Boney.
what's his name? Sean Barry.
Sean,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, I remember. Clock the T. I remember. I have.
Don't you have the schedule
It
right
don't
in front of
say
you?
his
The
name
names are
on there,
printed.
bitch. It just says Dusty. The fuck?
Just the
It don't have the. It don't.
You can low key Google
I ain't
it.
Googling it.
I
You
know
know
his name's
on your
Sean.
phone. Shut the fuck up. Anyways, Big City Pizza is flawless. It's like if it was Mortal Kombat, it'd be flawless victory, bitch. This shit is so funny, engaging. I love all the characters. I kept calling Rich Wilbur. If you know, you know, because he looked like fucking Wilbur to me. Right? You know Wilbur the pig. He just shove it in his mouth.
Yeah.
So good. Medusa.
That's why you were calling him Wilbur.
Yes.
I thought it was like a Charlotte's Web joke
What
or
is-
something.
what is-
Charlotte's
I
Net?
don't watch that
No,
movie.
Web.
What the fuck
No.
is that?
Which one is the kids one?
Babe, Pig in
Oh,
the
God,
City.
I've been doing found footage too much.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
boy.
thinking of the other. Yeah, I mixed it up. James Dobbin Jones, shout out.
Okay. So
I love that we just glossed over it. Like we didn't even acknowledge like Charlotte's Web as a classic, timeless novel or anything. Terrell's just like, I ain't never seen that shit.
With the
I
pig?
saw. Is it
and
with the little spider
spider?
that ate the peach?
No.
I don't remember
No.
if there's
Okay,
a peach.
never mind. We're gonna roll up on.
I don't think so.
So
Yeah.
let's.
James and the
Oh, I
Giant
love
Peach.
that movie with the little UK
Stop.
accents, like "Hello, the big peach,"
Uh-huh.
like that. And he was rolling.
Ooh, Terrell loves eating those peaches.
Yes, period. Yes.
Yeah, you tried to eat Kratos peach out there.
Girl.
We'll get to that
later. I was a fan.
So, yeah, we could tell. But yeah, you were also a fan.
Of what?
So again, Sean didn't appear on the show. Again, we did do an interview with Dusty. Go listen to that. I love them.
They're great.
I love these dudes. We did a pizza party during the screening. It was perfect. And then on stage, we, of course, all of us had worked in pizza before. Those two had actually been.
Oh, don't talk about my Beyonce
part. Sean had a story, and Terrell.
I ran down that runway, bitch. I sure did.
Wait, is that in the Q&A?
He was delivering Instacart.
No, I mean in the video that we put up.
Yeah.
Okay, then we ain't gonna talk about it here. Go watch the video.
Because I wanted to know, say Beyonce, you did not deliver to no motherfucking Beyonce. The fuck? Shit ordered from your little ass, Boney. The fuck? That's why I had to know. I wanted to get more details. Anyways.
Yeah. Also, shout out to Will, who came out from Special Delivery. And yeah, a couple of perfect shorts to pair with that. That was definitely a highlight. And again, Sean, Dusty, you don't want to project that stuff, but I'm like, I hope people are here on Thursday to fucking watch this thing. And they were. Thursday was actually a great day.
And it was such a high really that we rolled into group chat. And what?
So again, now Dan was on the show, and when we showed this, I sat next to a DM, to our personal DM. Actually,
and he made the movie for me, girl. he had
such a rough time with it.
Girl, his grunting,
he was rolling in his seat,
like wanting to pull his little hair out that he had. He was wanting to. Oh, it's just so funny, little Dan.
He walked out 3 times, and I walked him back in there. I said, Dan, you need to sit down because we got to talk about it. And I already knew he was going to react like this. And it's for the same reasons I talked to Dan when we interviewed him, where it's like, it's just so not a contemporary game of like tabletop, where it's like collaborative storytelling. Like that DM was malicious, obviously, and just railroaded the whole game. And oh my God, Dan could not take it. So again, shout out to Dan. Thank you for sitting there and entertaining me and Terrell in the theater, who I think we were drinking Four Locos.
I think we were. We had to keep it going, girl, because
yeah, damn, dude.
Because we knew what was coming up.
We have this in what was this next one that y'all made me sit through? The American guinea pig shit. Okay,
the new formula. I gotta say, you guys are drinking Four Locos, but the new formula of Four Locos is not what they want. Those things were once like just recipes to get fucking black out.
We needed to stay up, Mr. Evan, who's out there smoking on the street. So we needed this. We needed the caffeination. We needed a little hit to get us, feeling a little bit loosey goosey because we were rolling into some crazy shit. So don't downplay our Four Locos. About to watch an orgy. So we grow into this satanical ritual shit for Illuminati. This shit was disgusting. It was weird. I was tired. I wanted to. What's it?
Illuminati.
Yes, I wanted to emote more, but I was sitting here like, bitch, I ain't got in this movie. No, none of my time, my voice. This movie's so stupid. It's a bunch of like naked people in here just like moaning, screaming, and getting their titties cut off and their fingers cut off and shoved in their vagina that it's sewed together. And then this is crazy.
Hold on.
They making a dick. How they cut the dick into a flower, bitch? This is crazy. And then the part that really grossed me out, that made me want to a little bit throw up my Four Loko, was when they came in a bowl, shit in a bowl, and peed in the bowl. They put some pussy juice too. I can't remember. They put all the bodily fluids in a bowl, and it just this was so fucking nasty. It was shitty. It was so gross, and I would never recommend this movie to anyone in life. I couldn't believe we showed this. What y'all got to say?
I'd call it a
wet dream.
Here's the thing.
There was people who actually came in. Remember that big fat girl outside that came in talking about the frog?
Can you? Oh my God. Can you say a nice thing?
Oh yeah, very nice. She was very. I took a picture with her.
Here's the thing. American Guinea Pig playing at UF was definitely a choice, and I stand by it. And I'm like,
I think it was tight.
If there's nobody in this room, I don't give a fuck. We're going to show it because this is a franchise that deserves a spotlight. And if you're a found footage fan, you might and probably do at least know what American Guinea Pig is and should see the new movie in the theater. So I was thinking there would be like under 10 people. Like again, when we program out here in the Bay Area, a lot of it is we're trying to go art house, kind of make a statement that in-world camera films are worthwhile and are a viable different way to tell a story. And then there's American Guinea Pig, which is kind of like definitely falls into art house and a different way to tell a story. But these films are kind of like if you bought a real snuff tape. Just this one is an FBI undercover thing. And I'll tell you, we sold probably the fourth amount of tickets individual for this one.
It's got its
You should frame it right too, though, because this looks better than any snuff tape you'll ever have seen. Like, it's very
well, it's not a snuff tape. That's what I'm saying. It's an undercover.
Right. It's an Illuminati
so
ritual.
It's got
it
exceptionally well.
Yeah. So the FBI sent their Illuminati squad in there to get some footage. And the thing is, Terrell just could not. Terrell, have you not seen any of the guinea pig movies?
I don't care. This looks crazy. And then they all fucked in the end to celebrate the cutting and chopping of the dicks and the vaginas. I was just so confused.
Wasn't there? I missed it in the theater this time.
You missed everything in the theater, but your movie.
You missed everything. What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying, listen. I was in and out during American Guinea Pig. I watched most of it again in the theater, but I missed the part I specifically missed. Isn't there an Alabama Hot Pocket at the end of this where there's some fecal matter put into a pussy at some point?
Oh God, yes, it's so fucking disgusting. Why are we bringing this up?
That was a setup for a joke.
What are we doing? Why are you bringing that up?
So yeah. So
no, I was just
trying to be funny. That
shout
was
out to the South. I had to make sure that we acknowledged the Alabama Hot Pocket.
Exactly.
Yeah, so whatever that is, I'm sure it happened because everything under God's sun is happening in that movie. And shout out to Sam Hell, who is the DP on set, who tried his best to get Stephen Biro out here. Where Stephen, he's made this trip so many times to either another Hole in the Head or screenings out here. I think he was just like, I'm not going again, which power to him. He doesn't have to. He's the new William Lustig. Also, shout out to Nightmare Movies, who came out with Sam Hell, who has a fantastic YouTube channel. I highly recommend it. But those two were fantastic. They ran an Unearthed table, which Terrell bought some very questionable films from.
Hey, dude. I got one too. I think we got the same one.
Well,
do you even remember?
Support, so I bought his movie called Worms about a girl who liked worms more than she should, and he did it. So I said, "Okay, I'll get this. So you can sign it." And I bought one with the frog head because I dressed up like a frog for Frogman, and they called me motherfucking Shrek, so I was mad because I was trying to bring y'all costume galore, and I dressed up twice this season. And bitch, they called me Shrek. I was a frog. The fuck. Anyways, that's a whole nother story,
dude. Terrell, it was so fun when we'll get to the frog.
Anyway, so there was a movie with the same like little froggy looking things. What is it? The rap frog or some shit? Where's the movie at? Anyways, I bought that too because I thought it was clever.
Yeah. So yeah, we all, dude. They brought out a few movies, and I
know you bought some shit. You bought some questionable shit too. Didn't you get a porno?
Always
a porn movie,
dude.
With the big tits.
With the biggest tits, and it's called Big City Pizza. Anyway, that's what put the big in that city.
Okay, let's move on. We have Distort 2.
Hold on, no, because there's important things. We had a late Q&A for that, and this was the most rabid Q&A we had the whole fest. These people sat 2 rows away from them and were just shouting questions out. They were so hungry and so into the movie. It was honestly kind of a beautiful thing to see.
And they all came specifically for that too.
I don't have it.
Oh, I thought you had it. Does anybody have the damn barf bag?
Oh, I have the barf bag somewhere. We gave up, but did anyone throw up in it? No. Or shit in it?
I know. Or shit in it? I don't think we were asking them to.
If you threw up in the barf bag, you could come to the table and say some demeaning shit and you would get a free Uffy plushie, but no one did it.
Sam comes up with some wild shit after his 20th, he probably left. After his 84th edible.
He was always looking tired to me, girl.
Terrell, he took 28 edibles every day, so he was by the end. Evan,
what is Evan doing?
So Evan is walking around Blair witching. He's muted. Do you have the barf bag?
He has it in his little shed.
Yeah, it's inside. Let me grab it.
Where's the barf bag?
You have the barf bag?
Yeah, it's right here inside. I'm gonna grab it.
Oh,
give
why
him
did you go outside? What is happening?
If you're gonna be walking around,
why do you think I went outside? I got a cigarette.
You don't want to stink up the shed. Here, Evan, if you're going to be walking around, please do us a favor and wear the helmet.
Dude, I like to live life on the edge, dangerously,
well,
let's get out here in the sunlight where you can see it good. But check out this thing, dude.
Hell yeah.
looks good.
We did have some barf bags left, and we left them with Sam Hell. So bug him for him next time you go out to an event. Which he does his own film fest, Baroque Fest, out in L.A., which I'm definitely going to go to.
I watch this movie, Wolf-A-Rama Cop, or whatever the fuck it's called. What is it called? Man of Wolf?
What?
Oh, Man of Wolf.
Those are very different titles.
Well, I don't know. It's Wolf-A-Rama Cop or some shit. It had an O in it, bitch. I was trying to remember.
I saw the post about Man of Wolf.
Man of Wolf?
Right?
I don't know. Well, one of the producers could pull that up. Again, before we leave Thursday night, I just want to give a special shout out to Travis Z, who I believe we met him for the first time at F2, and he's been submitting wild shit every year since then. I do believe Rotlog, which played before Slaughter of the Swine, is the first 100% found footage horror movie he's submitted. Everything else has been a little bit avant-garde or like hybrid.
Oh, yeah.
So shout out to Rotlog, which is the log is a wiener, in case you were wondering.
It's not.
the log is rotting and it's a wiener. And log is a great way to describe it because it is gigantic.
I'll cut in the picture
we lost
of me
Terrell. He's
holding
on
up
his
the
phone.
sausage with a maniacal face right there when you say the Rotlog is a wiener.
Okay,
I am proud of my monster.
let's see, where are we now? We're at Distort
Friday.
We're only Friday. We're not
I
even
know. I was
halfway.
like, how much time we got? We got to rapid fire through this, girl. Okay, so what?
No, it was double ep. We'll just this week.
What's Distort 2? I mean, who? Oh yeah,
What's Distort 2?
Mary Beth and
Okay, there we go.
Terry. They came and they did a great Q&A for this movie. They shouted out.
They didn't do a Q&A.
Yes, they did. They did an intro.
They did an
Girl,
intro.
Don't fuck up my vocabulary. You know what I was talking about. The fuck? It's the same shit.
Boy, he on
They had
TikTok
Q's
scrolling.
and
He's like,
A's.
what's Distort 2?
Okay.
So
So
you forgot the name of the fest. We back at the Alamo. Come to the
directed by Richard Waters, and yeah, I think this was this a world premiere because he did this. Yes, it was,
Mhm.
and
yeah.
He finished it like a week or two
He
before
sure
the
did.
festival. Like he was like he made it his goal in life to finish it, especially after he found out we accepted it. I was like, what's the ETA for this? Because we need to show something. So yeah, it was done like it's like brand new, fresh when we showed it.
Yeah, and yeah, shout out to Mary Beth and Terry who make an appearance.
yeah, they introed the movie too. They did a great job. And then we rolled into my new buddy's film, my new Scream buddy. He loves Ghostface. I love it. He has an awesome tattoo.
Yeah.
You know, he got more points for me in that book. But Jason Zink's
anybody with the ghost face tattoo becomes Terrell's ex-boyfriend or something. So watch out, Jason Zinks. You're gonna be on a list.
That man's supposedly married. He got his wife to watch the Scream movies or something. I don't know, girl. He told me something. Anyways, Looky Lou Part 2.
Supposedly, why you making him switch teams? What the hell?
That played.
Oh, well, there's another connection through
this
up
one,
here.
Cuddly Toys girl's up in this. My girl, Kansas Bowling. And didn't they meet during
Wow, good job.
Girl, let's get into it.
Wow.
Mhm.
Terrell's just stealing my
you
stories
talking
right
too
out my
damn
mouth.
much. You talking all the boring stuff. Oh, well, this was directed by this. Girl, we already did this. Let's just talk about the fun stuff. So, Looky Lou Part 2, Jason Zink. So what do you want to say about her in Kansas Bowling?
That they met it up.
I said that. Yeah, so they did meet it up, and he had her in this movie. She put on these different wigs and shit, and apparently she didn't even like them damn wigs. And then he dumped her in some water. Is this spoilers? It don't matter. It'll come out. Is this a world premiere? Oh, it's a world
Oh,
premiere!
Terrell, we already done this. We gotta move.
I'm dead.
Oh, the world premiere. We're gonna go back and start naming all the premieres now.
Look at 2 was solid though. I thought it was, he was going up in there. It was a bit more of that Peep and Tom shit. He killed a bit more people than the first one. He's trying to up it up. And
So you see how Terrell's rushing this right now? That's how that Alamo intro felt. He up there trying to like skedaddle.
And
we're up here trying to have fun, get to know him.
2 more days.
We got 2 more days to get to, girl, and it's already an hour. And we keep
All right,
talking.
well, Evan, what movies did you watch in the
None.
theater?
I want
Did
to
you watch
talk about this
anything
next
Thursday?
one. The legend, the icon, the greatest of them all. Adrian Tofay arrived for his next film. He came in with that tall, and then Duru. I loved her. Durham's pure in English, but she was there, and they screened We Put the World to Sleep, and they stayed for a few movies.
Wait, hold
after.
on. Wait, so you said he came in with that tall Duru with the pure English? What the hell are you saying?
What?
Did you say Duru means pure?
Yes.
English?
Oh, means pure in English. Okay. What you also said? Adrian came in with that tall,
with that head and that hair coming out, girl. and then his voice.
He's shockingly
He is
tall.
so tall. He's like, okay, like that. He acts just like in the movies, and we don't make him laugh because I made him laugh a lot. He just kept laughing like, "Be my cat." I can't do it, but it was just so funny, and I just love these guys, and they thought I was hilarious. So that gave me all the life I needed for the rest of the fest, because the icon, the legend, said that I was funny. He even kept telling his wife.
He's also
I was like a really funny person. Period.
I Duru. She's so like she dresses like a little princess, and then she puts on that like mean face from the movie, and I'm like,
oh yeah, I asked him about that because she was so mean to him in that movie. I mean, I don't blame her the way he was acting and sitting in that room with that killer. Anyways,
well, hold on, because that Q&A was masterfully done by the one and only Evan Jordan.
Oh, Evan did that Q&A?
Wow, how many Four Locos you drink? Oh my god!
Because
you thought you did it?
Because Evan had a meeting with him or some shit. That's why they became buddies. Okay, Evan, let's talk about this one.
What are you talking about?
Let's get into it.
Evan had known him before.
Evan didn't know this man before. He didn't know the legend, the icon,
Look at this. Terrell pays attention to everything but this show and us. He ignores everything we tell him, and then he's like, he don't know this man. Yeah, for Void Video, right, Evan?
What the fuck is a Void Video? But
dude, this is gonna be a nightmare.
Yes, it is.
Did you see Evan's gone now?
Yes, I see. I just want to talk about French lessons because Stupid Co were there and they were amazing. Kyle and Anna.
Yeah,
Anna signed my fucking Blu-ray for motherfucking what's that movie?
Hi, you're being recorded?
No, the other one. She signed. Oh, it doesn't matter. What the fuck was
the one she's in.
What the fuck was it called? Oh my god.
Shout out.
Anyways, she signed it and she was
I definitely bought the merch.
She had me take pictures with her. She wanted to post it, send it to the director and all this stuff. It was so fun. Oh, and Kyle, he was looking high as hell, and I knew he was high, and he told me he was high afterwards, and I was like, I knew it, because he was a little bit, Yeah, but they were so kind, so sweet, and French Lessons did show before this movie, which is good.
Again, they came and, we're selling Stupid Co stuff, so I bought
Evan was wearing that hat the whole damn fest.
The little comic, and then I got a sticker from him, and then I also got a hat.
I got the long sleeve, but I'm not wearing it.
Oh, you fucked up.
How come I kept calling them
the
Stinky Co? And y'all just kept having to...
I don't know. I was like, what are you doing?
I thought it was Stinky Co, but it was Stupid Co. I said, oh, Stinky Co! And you were like, you keep saying it wrong. Just like during the Killing Cell people, I've talked to them a lot. I kept calling Corey Carl. I called him Carl for 3 days straight, right? He never like tell me, oh hey, my name is not Carl. He just let me call him Carl. He was all dabbing up like, and I'm like, Corey, why did you tell me your name was Corey in the house and not Carl? So I kept calling him Corey in the house afterwards. If you get it, you get it. If you're a Disney Channel kid, you'll get it. If you don't, then you're just old or dumb or too young.
Because I only heard you call him Corey now, so I knew his name.
I kept calling him Carl for 3 days straight, from Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, bitch. Carl. Because I thought it was...
Well, you've been watching The Walking Dead or something? What the hell
he died seasons ago, girl. So, anyways, we're back to where we at now.
Well, one thing on Friday... I'm going to circle back to a story Terrell almost started telling. Why? On Friday, our good friend whose sweater I'm wearing.
I can't see a sweater.
Zach Carter from Severin showed up.
Oh, and Lord. Y'all trying to make me lose weight.
He came in.
Y'all, it's a trip.
He was sweating. And I was like, hey, do you need help unloading? He was like, sure. I mean, I parked a little far away. I'm like, it's fine. We can walk with you. And we love Zach. Again, he's been a guest on the show
Denim
before.
Devil.
He does the Denim Devil. The Denim Devil comic, which
he did
is
the Boner Juice
which
movie.
He didn't bring a fucking single comic. He didn't bring one. And I'm like, dude, you're running a table. Why? He's like, sorry, man, I never.
Why did he think about it?
So I wore this. Denim Devil, it's tight. Look it up. Next time he will bring them because I will harass
You
the
gonna
shit out
forget
of
to,
him too.
girl. You about to be 41.
I ain't forgetting.
Your birthday
Oh,
next
Evan's
month.
back. Hi,
I'm
Evan.
sorry, what you doing
Dude,
for your
this
birthday,
is one of the
girl?
most-
Your birthday next month.
This is one of the most
Terrell,
fucking
we're running
chopped
out of
things
time,
I've
dude.
ever done
This
in
is
my
running
Well,
long.
life.
Evan is driving me
Holy
nuts
fuck.
because he keeps coming in and out. I bet you when we start talking about your movie, you're gonna be
Oh, you
present.
think it's
Your shit
driving you
gonna be
nuts, dude.
perfect.
I almost didn't come back this time.
No, you have Florida Man to talk about.
Shit. What are you
Yeah.
doing? What happened
I don't
now?
know. It fucking, the thing said, "Oh, your microphone's in use. Go fuck yourself, Riverside. We pay you way too much money for this shit." All
You
right.
don't pay them shit.
Well, we as a collective,
You
we
pay
as
them
a
absolutely
collective,
$0.
So dead. Don't do
our
that.
sponsor, Only Found Footage Fans, pays you way too much money for this shit.
There you go.
I'm
Yeah, but
so
we also
dead.
pay. We are tortured every episode to make. Okay, so yeah, and you don't even watch the damn Only
Thank you.
Found Footage
That's the
Fans
tea
movies,
that y'all need to clock because he don't even watch them. Like multiple, more than half, girl.
Okay, don't worry. We got another episode. Oh, Evan, we
I
have
don't think
another
he
one
gonna
to
make it.
record.
We're
So you
gonna
got
have
to
to
figure
figure
this
this
shit
out,
out.
girl.
Good luck.
He
I gotta
said
figure
good
something
luck.
out.
I
I
didn't hear
can't
him.
do that the same way I've done this. This is fucking
No,
chopped,
because
dude.
this is ghetto.com, bro. This is
Yeah,
Boughetto.
you idiot. It's fine. It's appropriate. You know, you lay in the bed you made. So on Friday, all of us
My
except
bed doesn't even have
Oksana,
sheets on it.
we all went to go help Zach unload
Oh,
his car.
horrible.
And he was like, "I'm a couple blocks down," and we're like, "Okay." So we went
Turns out a
down
couple
the
blocks
street
is
2
27
blocks, then we made a left 2 blocks, then we made a
Girl.
right for 2, and we're like, "Where the fuck are
were
we going?"
walking
And then
so
we
You
hit.
know,
much.
I just had well, we had that like dolly.
Talking to
from,
the mic.
We had the dolly from Rich.
We didn't have it there though, and that wouldn't
No,
have
we
helped
had to go
because
uphill,
the shit we
girl.
were carrying.
That shit was
It
hard.
was just little boxes. It was just.
I think
like
it would have
little
been worse
boxes
with the
that, like,
dolly.
They were
Blu-rays.
tiny.
It's all Blu-rays.
Yeah, the
Would've
dolly
that's
would have been
weight.
more
That's
work to
more
bring
fat
out
to
there.
bring up. Mm-mm.
Those things
but,
are light as hell.
but we went like 8 blocks. We almost went to the
Girl,
damn
I think
ocean.
we walked at least 20
And I was
miles.
like,
We
oh my
walked
God.
20 miles,
I
girl.
could
That
see
was
the
a lot.
water from where we were.
in the
It was
sun,
too much.
and then it was
It was hot.
The walk
was
to
the
his-
hottest. The hottest.
Is
thing.
the walk.
Zach's back was
Dude, it was all downhill
wet.
on
His
the way
underarms
there.
was wet. I know his drawers was wet. Their balls was soaking. Girl, I just know it.
Oh, look at Terrell was over there. Terrell was over there. TLC having a waterfall come out of your hat. Why yeah, you were.
I told you, I'm just saying. I'm
What you
trying to
talking
paint the
about?
picture for the viewers.
I know. So we went all the
You
way out
too,
there.
you
It was all
bitch.
downhill.
You up here trying to come
And then when
for
we
me
got
with your big
there-
ass. You was
Nah,
sweating too.
because I had shorts on. I was
You were
prepared.
prepared for that deal.
I was
Mark.
leaving
A lot of
y'all's
these
ass, dude.
listeners.
I was
No,
way
nobody
You were
nobody
not
was
prepared.
prepared. Nobody knew.
Evan was the skinniest. He
I,
should have been the easiest. Oh, he's
Yeah, but
out
he
of
was
breath.
high and
Yeah,
malnourished.
out of breath. 'Cause
He barely had
smoke.
enough energy. The only thing he'd been eating is tobacco for the past 2 days. So
Tobacco,
So,
Xanax,
we
and alcohol.
we get to the car.
Oh, he was drinking
Dude,
too.
the worst.
Oh, thank you for that
So
black
the
label.
whole
You gave me
walk
some
there-
red label, black label. That was good. Clock that.
It was good, right? It hit.
So the
didn't it?
whole walk there was downhill, and then we get there and we're like, well, now we got to do that again uphill. And spoiler alert, what happened after that? We went, thanks, we're not doing that
Mm-mm.
again. Zach did it 2 more fucking
Why?
times.
Oh, you trying to lose some
Unreal,
weight?
dude.
God, just move the car.
He forgot something. He forgot something after, so he went back, and then he went back to move the car
Mm.
again. Well, hold on, because here's the thing: it was street cleaning that day. That's why he parked so far away. Guess who decided just to fucking play Russian roulette? Our studio Russian Oksana,
Oh, she
who
did.
totally
Oh,
parked.
she don't give a fuck.
She parked in a
Russian.
fucking.
Wait, wouldn't they
And
just
guess
call
what
it
happened?
roulette?
How much was
then?
that?
Oh my god! Don't tell me she got a ticket.
Thank you.
I
Thank you.
got
Let
it.
that-
Why?
let that
Why did
soak
you get
in.
a
Whatever
ticket?
day
I know
that was.
Rusta was mad
I
at
didn't even
you.
look. Sam Bruno has spoiled me. I didn't even look at the damn street cleaning signs. It's $104 or something.
Dude,
Oh
yeah.
my god! No, Rusta was pissed. He's like, I gotta go flip more pizzas for this.
He's dumbass. Look at
He gotta go flip for
Dude.
Arabian Nights, bitch.
Also, Terrell, you don't flip pizzas, dude.
You about
toss
to go
them,
flip some
first off.
motherfucking pizzas for them to pay that bill, girl.
I don't know how Terrell's be making pizzas.
Dude, if
Will
you flip the
them on a
pizza upside
spatula?
down, it
that.
would
No, you
completely
toss
ruin
the
Well, I
the
don't
whole
give a
thing.
fuck. Same shit. Same.
I
Don't
know,
correct
he's-
my words.
Terrell over here like,
Don't correct my words.
You got
know
pepperonis
exactly
on your
what I'm
ceiling?
saying, girl.
Yeah, you talking not? You probably have a Four Loko
I
right
wish.
now.
Oh my god.
The
To
party's
deal with
continuing.
this, girl.
I'm so mad.
I know you was mad, girl. When
Yeah,
you
yeah,
came in
so-
with the
Good
dust
call.
coming out your ears,
Good
girl.
fucking call, dude.
Dust
Jim
coming
You know
out.
what I mean? Like, shh, like the cartoon. What is Evan saying? I
That's
can't.
smoke, not dust.
Why did you
dude.
correct my terminology?
Because it's fire. They're so mad. It's not.
Why
dust.
did you correct me? You
What are they, a
have
fucking
correcting
vampire?
my words. Girl, my words is fine. You know what I'm talking about. So don't correct my words. The fuck?
It's so funny, Evan. Your mic on there is so quiet.
I love
I'm like,
it.
I can see the green ring, but I can't
Because
hear
he's
you.
drinking something.
Oh, really?
Oh no, I can hear you.
What is he drinking?
What?
Oh, there's a
Yeah,
What,
bloody
what do
he
you
is.
mean you
I don't know
can't
what's
hear me? He
happening
said I
over
can't
there.
hear you, and I said, wait, oh really? He says, oh
You
no,
got
I can hear you.
graveyard
What the fuck do you
internet?
mean?
Oh my god. No, because you keep
Graveyard
because you
internet is
keep
wild.
on going in and out and freezing like a ghost trying to get your ass.
It's dude, I'm telling you, this
That's what it
episode
looked
has been a
like.
real struggle. If we weren't talking
it is
about
nice
Florida
to have
Man and
him
stuff,
here,
you
though.
better save that shit for the end, because the moment we finish, I'm the fuck out. Like,
Wow,
Oh,
you
dude.
shady cutback
Well-
whore. Why are you leaving?
no, I'm not leaving.
Because he
I'm
doesn't
kidding.
have anything to add
that's
anyway.
true.
He didn't
He
see
didn't
any of
watch
the
any
damn
of these
movies.
movies.
You know?
I mean, most of my jokes
We didn't
haven't
even get to
gotten
Sunday
here, 'cause
yet.
They're
We still-
cutting in and out. I'm over here fucking crushing with grade A comedy, and none of it's even making it. It's not even coming through. It's depressing.
Oh, it's a shame.
I at
Maybe
least wanna
God's
bomb
helping us
naturally. I
out
don't
today
want
and
you to
just
not hear
muting
it,
you.
you know?
Okay. Well, okay, we're back on track. Terrell, we were at Primal Darkness on Friday.
Yeah. Are we still on Friday? Oh, let's get through this.
We can move. Well, fuck it.
Dylan
Let's
came
just go.
out though. So Dylan, he came out there with those shirts he didn't want to give nobody. He had all these beautiful Primal Darkness shirts. Don't they look nice on him?
He did?
Yes, he wore them. They look so
yeah,
good.
those
Two
shirts-
different
yeah.
versions. He's like, oh man, bro, I ain't got hair. He don't talk like that. Hold on, let me fix it. He was like,
Oh, man, what the fuck? What Dylan were you talking to?
Anyways, he brought Blu-rays. So if you came and you asked the question or you lined up or whatever, he got you a Blu-ray, girl. Primal Darkness that is nowhere else right now at the moment in time, but you can pre-order. Also, it's streaming now on Found TV.
You didn't check your notes for that?
It is streaming now on Found TV, girl. So y'all can go watch Primal Darkness. It is it's pretty dark. Y'all can check this out. This cave movie.
It's Primal Dark, dude. Here's the thing. Also, Found TV. Shout out to Louie.
Oh
who came
yes,
out.
the one who
It
didn't want to
was-
share the pictures we
Yeah.
took. Yes.
Oh my god. Louis, it was so cool having him out there finally. We've worked with them on so much shit. Clearly, if you've attended the last couple of 24-hour fest or even in person, Found is all over it. And it was cool to have him finally out and see like we're actually doing shit. So, Louis,
You were
love
all
you,
up
man.
under
It was-
his ass,
Hope-
girl. You were. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! I mean, I can't help it, dude. He's a looker, and Monica.
No, let's
wasn't
talk
there,
about
so,
lookers. We got to
why
get
not
to Anthony
shoot my
Cousins.
shot?
Anthony Cousins and Frogman returns. This is where I dressed up like a frog. And Anthony, I just love that man.
Shrek.
He was amazing. I bought hella shit from him. He didn't have fat people clothes for one of my shirts I wanted, but I had that one that everybody wanted. What was that Buc-ee's one that y'all can ask him? Have you been to Buc-ee's? And
You didn't even know what
the fuck
Buc-ee's
a
was. He just-
I
I
bought
know.
it because it was a frog. And it was from his movie. And they're like, oh, I want that shirt. Everyone wanted that shirt, girl. You know, cue the shirt in. But,
Yeah.
I loved it. That movie's great, and I love Anthony Cousins. I mean, I could talk to him for days.
Buying anything from that table was like an achievement because he was never there.
That's
I was
true.
like, you
'cause
need a damn
people
QR
keep on-
code.
Yep.
'Cause-
Say, oh, I want this, and where is he at? They were all waiting for him. Where was he?
Yep. On the phone, maybe, I don't know. Well, he was like
He was always out.
out.
'Cause I remember I had
with
messaged him. I said, "Are you
whoever.
coming back?" He says, "Yeah. Why? What's
Yeah.
up?" I said, "People trying to buy your shit." And he's like, "Oh, I'll be there. Give me 20 minutes." It was really funny.
I know. I told him every time he came back, I'm like, people are trying to
Yep.
buy your shirts and stuff. Where
He
are
could
you?
have been making lots of more money, girl. Well, Frogman still fucks. Frogman Returns everyone was in that theater, girl. People were clapping. People were all into this motherfucking movie. I like this screening. I had a good time watching this. The ending was crazy. I did not expect that. But Russell, what'd you think of Frogman?
Well, don't jump immediately to the
Because that's
ending.
what I remember at this moment in time. I had some thoughts.
Oh my god!
There's a new wand. He didn't bring me the wand to play with.
Jay, shut the hell up. Okay, so I thought it was fantastic. I hadn't seen the movie until that theater experience because I wanted to watch it in the theater, and it was incredible. I think the storytelling. He does a lot. So here, let me, without spoiling anything, I am not a fan of Happy Death Day.
What? You're not?
Which is kind of,
That's so shocking.
Dude, you know that,
funny.
motherfucker.
I like
what are you
the
talking
first
about?
One.
Okay.
Y'all just despise the first one. You know I love a campy, fun.
No, I hated the
figuring
second
out
one.
The first
who
one
the
was
killer
cute.
was,
Okay.
and it was her
The first
fucking
one-
roommate. That was great. And then the
Okay,
second one
spoiling-
was
for
dumb.
other movies
the
catching
sci-fi
strays, though?
movie that was
Spoiling.
weird. And then the third one's in the works. Y'all ready for part 3?
Yeah, I'll be skipping that one.
Y'all been skipping a lot lately, so I
Happy
get
Death Day. Happy Death Day 2 was an abysmal movie.
Y'all are rolling your
I should go
eyes.
on. I should give that a half star. I hate that damn movie, but I like the concept of taking like film, fantasy, like kind of these stories that only exist in movies, and reappropriating them for like a newer film. And Frogman Returns does that with a couple of films, and I didn't see it coming. And there's a lot of like visual effects in there that look fantastic. It once the culture catches on to this movie, I think it's gonna blow up. So if you have an opportunity
You
to
need
watch
to go
it,
watch
I highly
1000%.
recommend it.
So Russell, what happened with my Happy Death Day clip? Remember I had a beautiful clip I did with the knife and the cake I got from Blu-ray Tuesday way back when? And I was
it's
a
on the
baby
drive.
face.
That was like
and
8 years
bitch,
ago.
Fuck you. It wasn't that long ago.
It was like 100 years
Anyways,
ago.
that
Didn't it go into
no, it
the
did not,
episode?
because I love that clip and we never used it. It was when I stabbed it in the bloody knife. It was so good, and I was the babyface killer.
You know he's delusional. That
No,
shit
it
went
didn't.
up. He just
It
don't
didn't.
remember. Remember, he
Because
used
y'all
to
were
hate
like,
Blu-ray
I was like,
Tuesday
that was
until it
hella
started-
cool, and then it never went in there.
Oh, was that your bony voice? I can't tell.
So now we're rolling.
I know it wasn't
into
Dylan. What's up,
another
bro?
movie.
It's me, Dylan from the Horror Dads.
So the Killing Cell we rolled into next with 39, or how we do this, because 39
Hell
went
yeah.
before it. So 39 and Killing Cell were next. Any stories? Let's talk about the Killing Cell people.
With the short.
Girl, can we talk about this? The Killing Cell people were great. I love them all. Erin, the one who worked on Scary Movie 6. We had a great conversation. She was the producer or whatnot of this movie. And then you had Anthony Cousins worked on this movie as well. And then you had, I'm trying to remember all their names. Carson. Oh, I loved Carson. Him and his girlfriend, Ellie, were there. Then you had Corey in the house.
Don't forget Carl.
You had, no, not Carl. Corey in the house. You had my Virgo almost twin. His birthday's the day before mine. Luke, who was always drunk. And I gave him,
carry him out of the
and
theater
then
on
blame me because I
multiple
gave him a
nights.
shot because he said he wanted a shot of my tequila. So I said, okay, no problem, Luke. And
What the hell? I didn't get
so,
no shot
yes,
of your
you did,
tequila.
bitch. You took a shot, and Sean sitting next to me. It might have been during an hour that night during our Forelook. We did take
I
shots,
did.
girl. Fuck you. Anyways,
I think it might have been during Frog.
oh yeah, it probably was Frogman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, and then
He's thinking about
what else happened? Who else is there?
Yeah, Terrell had a little bar in his,
James,
but he had these little shot
I did,
glasses.
girl. I came prepared.
good.
And anyways, you can't let me finish talking about my Killing Cell experience. Anyways, let's roll back up into the other girl. What is the girl's name? Emily, the other Emily.
You about to
There's
roll
two
up into a
Emilys,
girl?
because she had lost her poor phone after all that pizza eating. It just went to her head, and we were all, me and Only Found Footage fans, who was driving me nuts the whole time. We were looking for this girl's phone the whole, like at least 30, 45 minutes. Russell, you tried, and you said nope. But we helped her phone. We dig through garbage.
I was late to it.
We dug through. What else did we
Yeah.
do to find this phone? Just for me to finally say, girl, check your purse again. And guess where it was?
Well, look, it looked like a damn Easter egg hunt when I walked out there because everybody was flipping over
Yep.
everything.
We were looking at the
Literally, Terrell was looking in
bathrooms,
the
and we were digging
garbage.
through
Yeah.
garbage cans, because she kept saying, it had to be over here. She was so sweet, though. She says,
Yeah.
please don't remember me as the trash girl. Like, remember me as the final girl of the Killing Cell. And I was like, girl, sure. Ha, yay. Bitch, that's how I remember you. It was in her
She
secret
was
compartment, girl. She saved it. Talking about, this is
I
my
don't know
secret
why-
pocket, bitch. It must hold some good secrets, man, to make you forget where your phone was. Girl.
She was like, the only place it could be in her mind was
And
in
the
one of
garbage
the garbage
cans.
cans. It's like,
Yep.
who What?
I felt like I was.
How would that
and it
even
was some
happen?
nasty, slimy shit in there. Like somebody Yugi'd in there. What is it? A Noogie? A Yugi? Yeah, it was just nasty.
Yeah, somebody Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yes, they
in there.
did. Mhm.
So when Terrell started talking about the killing cell, he was like, well, do we talk about 39 first? So, at Film Fest, whenever we get the movie, it's not like they're the professional stamped finished version. Like earlier, we talked about rough cuts and showing previews. So a lot of these are working print. And the killing cell file that we got had a issue with it where the audio was out of sync with the video in a like millisecond way. But as the video kept going, the audio would increasingly get out of sync. So we stopped it, rebooted the audio, did it again, seemed to fix it, kept going, and it was still there. So I made a call. I'm like, fuck it. Let's just end it. We'll move 39 and then we'll work on getting a correct file that will play correctly, and then we'll show it after. And I just want to give a shout out to David Robson, Yerba Buena critic. He's done Overlook shit with us forever. And he had now, before the screening of 39 earlier that day, he was like, how do you feel about me doing a 7-minute intro? And I went, excuse me? I was like, here's the thing. 39, again, is the Gary Sherman Lost film that we showed. And I'm like, you just got to keep the energy high, man, because it's going to be late.
A lot left.
And so when we had to axe the movie, I had completely forgotten that he had that intro. So he was in the theater. He's like, am I up? And I'm like, you know what? You are. And I just want to say thank you, David. Not only did he keep the energy up, but I think his intro was so good that he kept people there that wouldn't have stayed otherwise.
Okay.
I think 39 is not an easy sell. And even in his intro, he talked about how Gary Sherman, who's a pretty prolific cult filmmaker, also has abandoned the movie. And David wasn't a huge fan himself, but the intro
he don't like
so
scream,
good.
So
It got
anything that come out of his mouth is suspect.
His intro got a round of applause. And I think Gary Sherman owes him a favor because that.
Do you know who Gary Sherman is?
Ever
Somebody
will.
we talked to?
He did Poltergeist 3. He did Vice Squad. No, he's a director.
I
like
ain't gonna like
legit.
Poltergeist. You lost him with that. Okay.
Terrell, again, he's got some questionable taste, I know, but we connect on horror movies, and then it's like, you don't like Poltergeist? You're insane. I don't know what that is. You're crazy. Yeah, he was trying to find the damn clown that be living under the bed at all the spirit shops out here.
So, the fuck?
Yeah.
So we're moving on, because we got lots to
39.
do. Oh, wait. What else do you want to say about 39?
So, Killing Cell. I do want to give a shout out to Evan, who can't even commit to being on his own damn podcast. He did in the background. We were working on not only getting a file there, which the internet's so bad, but we obtained one and then we tested it in the other screening room. So shout out to the Balboa for being so cool. Nobody knew, but in the next room, we were screening a copy of the movie just to make sure there was no issues. And right after 39, we rolled right into it and it played fantastic. So, thanks for writing with the bumps. Again, it is like, this is just a film fest and it's us putting it on. And you see how we do a podcast. Imagine us doing a fucking 4-day film fest.
You're putting that on a little bit too thick. All right.
The Terrell didn't know he was down there drinking tequila without me. He wasn't worried about nothing.
Presented by Late Night Returns, bitch. With Uncle Rewind and Rotten Randy, girl. People like that cartoon.
Oh, Evan's return.
Oh, Evan finally want to come in here and talk about some movies?
No audio.
Am I back?
Yeah, what is happening?
Wait, we hear it. You're back.
Am I back?
You're back.
Am I back? Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. Good. We did it.
We did it.
Not yet.
Hooray!
Don't worry, we're still on Friday.
You're late. So we have Mimics, Soaked in Tears.
I figured out a solution. We should be good now. The rest of the episode. We'll see. We'll see.
Cool. Take a hit, Terrell. Go
I am.
Short form footage too, Terrell. Go for it.
You got any questions about this one? Yeah, I mean, not questions, but any memories, any fun stuff about these movies?
I do have a remembery.
Soaked in Tears, ASMR, and the Dark Watchers with them damn models from New York.
So short form footage.
I enjoyed talking to the Dark Watchers guys and hearing the like Alan Wake Control like inspiration stuff. Like that's cool, and I'm excited to see. He was talking about kind of they're like trying to build out a world with this. So I hope we see more from
Their
the
hair
Dark
was too
Watchers.
perfect for
and,
me.
and in different
you can't
formats.
Trust somebody
it
with their
seemed
hair
like.
that perfect unless they models. They was just too.
I do believe he wanted to come on the show, so we should have him
The
on at some
models?
point.
Which
and we'll
one?
talk about it.
The
Yeah,
one
the
with
models.
Hell yeah.
Elias and Aaron.
So, short form footage too. I won't belabor this. Again, all the shorts we showed this year were great. This was the first time we ever did this though. And again, shout out to Clark Little and Randy Stat, who are East Coast UF team. Clark was itching to do a little bit more, and he pitched an idea to host a short block. Now, if you've ever been to a film fest, again, short blocks are just kind of the shorts all back to back to back, and you're like, I don't know. Me personally, I'm like, did this short change? Where are we? What are we watching? So we had Uncle Rewind film a special episode of Late Night Return just to give context. Now, I will say that Uncle Rewind, he's an old curmudgeon, and I guess he doesn't have any concept of time, but he put in an Olympic joke aimed at Canada about hockey. And it, of course, would be playing a month after this is concluded. And I was standing next to Louis, who flew in from Canada and is like one of our bigger sponsors. And he approved. He laughed heartedly. And I said, "Oh, I wasn't sure that was going to land with you." And he was like, "Who gives a fuck?" He's like, people in Canada, they take it a little bit too seriously. And he's like, "Plus, I'm a blank insert hockey team from America," which I don't know if that's supposed to be privy knowledge, but it was a lot of fun. And I asked the Dark Watchers team if what they thought, because they had a short in there that was kind of like preemptively a Cartoon Network short or something, and they appreciated it. So I think this might be a new thing moving forward. So if Terrell plays his cards right, maybe we could get little Ray Ray in there to do one.
Oh shit!
Goodbye.
We should do Lil Ray Ray highlights the follies of past ups. We can put fucking fire hacky in there. So just some bullshit that went wrong or funny clips from.
Oh, dude, that's a good idea.
So
we should
Wilderness
Lil Ray
Tapes
Ray
was
do
next.
the recalibration party. He should do the
Yeah,
power hour.
Hell yeah! There we go.
Hell yeah!
Now we're cooking with fucking gasoline.
Oh God,
Let's
you're
go.
back, and I feel it now. Oh God! All right, Wilderness Tapes, y'all. Thomas Burke, y'all talking about him smoking up a bunch of shit, but now he in this movie, Wilderness Tapes. It opened up. Is this Saturday now? Finally, it is.
Yeah,
How
we're
is he
Saturday.
Why
in
am
this
I
movie, dude?
echoing?
He carries
Hold
this
on.
movie on his back. Like,
I had an echo.
You're probably live streaming
I
on
ain't
TikTok
live
right
streaming
now,
on
watching
shit.
yourself.
I ain't watch. I look.
let's see,
mm-mm.
I'll produce some volume real quick. Let's get it together.
It's probably
We got it.
Evan.
Oh
Oh,
my-
I don't like this. We're
So
already
Back
behind.
in a big way.
So there is no rules to this. I don't know how you're saying we're behind. But Tom, proud of the man. Evan's right. He carries this movie. It's a one-man show. And I just want to say that there were 2 authentic screams in the theater during this film, which is a wild thing to hear. Wilderness Tapes on Found TV. All right,
Is
Terrell,
it
let's
on
get back
Found
schedule.
TV?
Yeah, watch that shit, dude. It's tight.
Mm.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
I'll let him check his notepad. Hang on.
He on TikTok. He
Anyways,
checking the notes.
I'm looking at my book. So now we at the IRRG Gathering 2026, hosted by Alex Hara.
Nope. Want to try again?
The ARG Gathering, the AR. Bitch, anyways, it's the ARG Gathering. And this was very immersive. We were outside doing, let's talk about it. Russell kept taking off the strings I put up and put in different places. What was it? What were those things? Those little warp, those little
strings.
tangler
I don't know.
things.
This is
those
wild.
Little,
The vine.
were they vines? Girl, they were thick. They had some
Worms.
thickness to them.
I call them
They were
worms.
thick.
I think they were.
So the ARG Gather
God.
is a
It's gathering.
It was a
Try
intro.
again.
It was an intro to
You try to check me, boo.
the ARG Gathering 2026, which if you look on the screen also is the year 2020. That's pretty funny. So this whole event was done by Alex Hara, and Alex had set up this basically a screening of a bunch of they curated a set to kind of introduce people to ARGs. They had an intro, they did a breakdown, a short history, and while they were doing this whole like theatrical production, which was stressing me the fuck out
everything
because the
was.
projectionists had cues and shit, and I was just like, we ain't doing theater. Like we could barely do a film fest, and now we're doing theater. But in the lobby, we had a little crew of people transforming it for the ARG that hopefully when people came out would be like, what the fuck happened? And I think it was fantastic. We
went
do have a
over
lot of
so
footage
well.
of it,
Newspapers
too.
all over all the
So-
windows. There
Yeah,
was dangly things
Yeah.
everywhere, like slimy worms. It was great.
The stuff in the theater went super well to all the like performance
Mhm.
stuff at the end. I was in there for all
You
that
actually
filming
were
and
in there?
everything, and it all went super well. It was tight. Yeah, I was in there. I shot all that. We have video of all that. We need to talk
Yep.
to Alex though. I know there's some with the panel stuff. The two panelists I think want to remain
Why?
anonymous. We need to
Yeah.
talk to Alex about like
all
how
of
to,
Alex's,
maybe we
They
blur
were
it
so
out.
sweet.
All of the social medias, they're blurred out because it's ARG stuff. I think it's part of the
Yeah.
immersion.
It's part of the
But-
exactly.
I do know that Alex was interested in doing a kind of like, I don't know if you want to call it a documentary, but like a vignette on the thing. So we have a bunch of footage. When that comes out, we'll let everybody know too. But that was a lot of fun. All right, Terrell, let's get back on schedule. We got your Q&A.
Oh yeah, I did this one. This was fun. The house is totally haunted. Yes, bitch. And I wish I dressed up as a campy ghost like they mentioned in this damn movie. But anyways, yeah, this was fun. The cast came out, Carrie and I forgot their names. Anyways, they're local to the Bay
Sean.
Area. No, I'm talking about the two girls. I didn't get to Sean yet.
Oh, you only talk about girls now?
Oh God, I'm too
Slow
tired.
down,
I need some more
goddamn.
coffee. So this is a Sean Nichols Lynch. He is we showed at the UF 24 Hour 24, if I got that right. The ceremony is about to begin, and this is like a spiritual, or is a sequel to that movie, which is crazy, which is great, which we learned in our Q&A. And yeah, this movie was great. I don't know, it's funny, and he has more to come with this, he says in his Q&A, didn't he? We didn't play this Q&A in the thing, right? Because this one had a lot of information.
Gang of motherfuckers that came
I know,
out
I was
for
trying to
this.
go through them, and he cut me
Right?
off. He wanted to hear just about Sean Nichols. But they were all so great.
Well, I want to say shout out, Sean. I didn't get to say hi to you there. So hi, brother.
Why
Good
didn't you
job
say
with the
hi to
movie.
that man?
It was tight. I just never ran. So this
Well,
was
let's
a
fucking
local
get him on the
screening.
show. We've showed 2 of his movies now.
I know. And the thing is, it was a local event. So whenever there's a local screening of a film, it's their party.
'Cause
We're
he's
just
from
the
SAC,
host. You know, we're the
and
round
the other
table.
two
They're throwing
girls
a
are from-
pizza party in the back.
Yeah, it was so, I don't know. I liked all those people.
Yeah, so it was his moment. I didn't want to bore him, but shout out, Sean. Good shit. And Terrell, of course, didn't see the film prior
Why are you
because
putting
he
me
was
out
doing
there?
DH1 during our live stream. Because I remember that shit. You were DH1.
They're doing that tonight too, girl. But they didn't even really include me this season.
Oh
I
my
ain't
God.
included, I guess. They replaced me with another. Never mind.
Oh shit.
But they're doing a mini tonight.
Oh, with another
They're
what?
doing a mini tonight. A Survivor one. So they got a good cast on there.
I gotta catch up on Survivor.
We rolled into another one that I did a intro and Q&A for, which is content, where I had my content juice and I had dressed up just like my boy Adam, you know, and we had a good time. It was great. I love content. I love Screen Life movies. The Q&A with him and Logan, is that his name? Question mark.
Paul?
And
Yeah, Logan Paul, dude.
he was like the producer of the movie. I don't know. This is great. I liked it.
How'd you feel about Adam's parents?
Oh yeah, they came out.
Maybe
He
it was
didn't even know
Logan.
they were
Maybe
coming.
that was
And I kept asking him. I said, "Oh, okay, you didn't know your parents coming?" He's like,
You didn't even
he
tell
was
him
like,
it was
"No,
playing."
they're so
No.
sweet." And then she told me and Russ that it was like meeting celebrities meeting us because they learned a lot about their son's movie through our podcast. And it's like, oh, it's like I'm meeting celebrities because I watched you guys interview my son. And I was like, so he didn't tell you nothing about this movie, where it was playing, what it was doing. So they must be estranged. I want to see the content.
I'm bummed I
Part
missed that
2
recording
with that
with Adam
storyline.
because
Why is he cutting
I'm
me
jealous that you guys got called celebrities by his parents. I wanted to get called a celebrity by his parents too. But I'm here.
Dude, I don't know how you'd felt about it, Terrell, but when his mom was like, "You're my first podcast celebrity I ever met," I cringed harder than I'd ever cringed in my life, and I started questioning all the choices that got me here.
I
But,
thought that
they were
woman was
lovely
great,
people.
and I like that
They're
we made
fantastic.
their moment, and they got to see their son's film and stuff. All that. I don't know. I like the whole thing. I loved everything about it. I didn't like being cut off though. That's one thing I didn't like. But I did like.
Well, welcome. You got used to not being. Also,
Yeah, I've been
Terrell,
gone the whole episode. I'm back.
and for the past 2.
And
But
Three.
Terrell,
Past-
this is
yeah,
the Q&A
4.
that we put in the episode that
Got
you did
you.
with your
But we
little
all said
wig.
different
My
numbers.
content juice.
That's the content juice.
The
Yeah.
content juice. That's what he'd be chugging all the
I
time.
had a good time with that. Those
What's it
Those
taste
were my
like?
favorite
chug chug?
moments for those two movies back to back like that. That was such a great time, in my opinion. But we rolled on into Infirmary, which they brought goodie bags, stickers, cards, and all this shit that they left on the table that Rich was trying to dangle over my head. Like, you didn't get your bag? Oh, God. I just hate when he talks like this. I'm like, bitch, get out my face. Oh, my God. Where the bags at, though? Girl, they had them on the table, so I'm glad I got one. Because he was like, get your bag. Like, girl, bye. I did like that they brought out Crumbles. He brought his nephew out, which I love Crumbles. Shout out to Crumbles.
Yeah,
he
Crumbles.
is amazing. I like talking to him. He goofy and good
so
vibes.
Yeah.
He don't get on my nerves.
Good at Dead by Daylight.
And I don't know how
Down
they're
with the fucking
related.
vape with you in the back of the theater and shit.
It's funny. Whenever we were doing a call for the movie, Sam, our programmer, would always do it, and I'm like, "Boy, nobody can hear you." He was high as a kite, and he'd be like, "Next movie," and I'd be like, "Hey, Crumbles!" Like I started using Terrell towards the end, but Crumbles would do it, and they heard him outside. So,
all right,
yeah,
dude,
shout
that
out.
motherfucker
Love
would
that
come
guy.
out and be like, "No seating!" He would fucking, dude, he would fill the fucking area with sound. He
And it would wake Evan up, who slumped over on the street. He'd be like, "Oh, what?"
Yeah, I was in fucking a lean zombie over there, just fent it out.
Fentanyl. Okay, we're moving on. So Zebra Hooves was another world premiere.
Damn, Infirmary was great, by the way.
People walked out of that theater saying how scared they were, girl. So
yeah,
real.
actually, shout out to Jerry, the real estate agent I do.
Oh yeah,
videos
he was
for on
short.
YouTube. He
I saw that man. I be seeing him in the videos you be doing, and it threw me all for a loop when I saw this little man walk up. Like, girl, it was so funny. I was like, I expected you to be a tall man. I don't know why I did.
Now you know how people feel when they meet you. They'd be like, "Oh, you're so tall, Jolly Green Giant over here."
They call Shrek.
Shrek. I loved it when Terrell was wearing that damn hat.
Y'all be shady. I be trying to have fun and live my life, and y'all just want to be shady bitches.
No, it was great. I loved it. I was mad you took it off. Also, shout out to the voice of Uffy who called you Shrek.
He did.
He was the one that did it, and then Terrell had a big smile, and it flipped like in a fucking cartoon. You're just like, and then you took it off, and it ruined the party. I think
it was Panda Dojo, and then he repeated it, and they were just laughing. Panda Dojo is shady too, girl. You all didn't know. Don't let that skin fool you. That skin is gonna fool you. So we're gonna roll into Zebra Hooves. Who did this Q&A? Russell, you did this Q&A, or was it Evan?
Your boy, dude.
You did. That's
like
why
I
forgot
every time.
So Zebra Hooves was
it's
one
on
of my
YouTube. Go
favorite.
check it out. No, it's not yet. It will be by the time.
What are you talking about? That's one of my favorites from David Dawson. Why are you
saying too much?
Why are you cutting me off and don't know what the fuck I'm saying?
It will be out by the time this is up.
It will. Yeah.
What?
Go ahead, Terrell.
Okay. David was here for that.
Fuck off.
Evan did you threw me for a loop. So Evan did the Q&A for this one. So
I have nothing to do with that.
Hooves.
I love it, dude. I think it's David M.
No,
Dawson.
talk about not at the movie. Talk about the experience.
That's what we're doing.
I am. Hold the fuck on. It's his Magnum Opus. I'm excited to get to do the Q&A.
He wasn't with no damn Magnums. You crazy bitch. You know, well, ain't no way.
I asked him about this. I asked him about this in the Q&A. There was Also, I defend as the person who was first asked about, is a 10 o'clock time slot gonna work for this? It fucking not only worked, it went fucking great.
So first off, shout out to Samuel Pierce who put it at 10 o'clock. I was just questioning it because I hadn't seen it.
Yeah,
I
you
wanted
be
to go in the
questioning
theater
a lot
and
of stuff.
experience it.
You should have questioned.
Yeah, like
you
Terrell.
need to question this secret screening. I can't wait to get into that
at the Alamo.
Girl, that's long gone. We're days ahead.
He crushed it, dude.
We going on.
Zach from Severin called it one of the most effective films.
Which one? Zebra Hooves?
Florida Man, might I add?
Zebra
Homies. Zebra Hooves and Florida Man.
Oh, girl, we didn't get the Florida Man.
No,
yet.
he did not say shit about
that.
Florida Man.
We gotta wait till we get to that day. We're not even on Sunday yet, girl. We on Saturday.
But no, I fuck with this movie. And David's doing a Midwest tour. We should shout that out. He's about to hit Missouri and all kinds of fucking. There's like 5 or 6 things he's doing with Janice Click, Steven, and they're showing their movies together. So
is he heading to MISSISSIPPI? Is he going?
I'm sorry, I don't have more information.
He going to you?
No,
so you're going to talk about the? Yeah, okay. All right. What's next?
No, the Q&A went good. What do you want me to say? It was fucking tight. I got to hang
He
out with
was
David. I
outside.
was sad when him and Lex
All
left,
right,
dude.
so we're moving on to our secret
So was
He was
David.
It also
outside.
played with
Yeah.
Dale's Killer Car Deals, who
Oh yeah, shout out to Dale. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
Drew
movie
was
What is
there.
that?
Yep.
Drew
Shout
was
out
sick.
Drew.
Who was
I love
Drew?
the director
The
of
guy who
Dale's
made
I
Dale's
don't
Killer
think I met
Car.
him. Did I meet him? By the way,
Yeah,
we
you
have
did.
this super
Super tall,
poster.
like, slender guy.
Oksana got everyone to sign for me. Is he on here, Oksana? Where
Yeah,
he
yeah.
I'm
at?
sure.
He was kind of quiet.
Show me.
Good question. I
Because
have
I was
no
trying to read
idea.
who. I see Boney. He put Boney on his. This is great. So y'all go. Y'all can get shit signed just like this girl. Get all the people who come.
Yeah, you
Look at
should.
this, how beautiful. Mm-hmm.
I know.
I'm
I need me
on
a
there,
frame.
Terrell.
Looks good in the
You
frame.
didn't sign
You
it, you
work
dumb
something one day.
bitch.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
right
on there.
here.
That's what I said.
Why you
I
asking
am
about
on there.
yourself?
I'm right on.
Somebody's
I'm
got to
just letting
be.
You know.
No.
So that's gonna be worth something one day.
I'm gonna
it
keep
safe.
it safe, girl, honey pie. And then the other one, we got a 6. Is it 6 or 7? 7. Look at this. All of it signed.
7.
Look at this beautiful shit. Y'all need to get y'all signed. I have my F8 Oksana got kidnapped, but I have that one too. But anyways,
Oh yeah, we
y'all
have it.
kidnapped
Yeah, we have
us.
it.
F8.
I'll tr-
But I need a smaller
I'll trade you
version.
for some frames.
I need a small version of F8. Y'all got a small one?
I mean, while we're showing off shit, y'all show up and get your fucking VHS boxes. They're full of all kind of shit, like pins and USB flash drives with an exclusive game on them.
That you
Yeah,
never
the
played.
video
Waterman
game.
So then now we're gonna go into Samine because we're rolling on to
Well,
Sunday.
hold on. That's a good point. If you play the game, let us know. Shoot us an
Yeah,
email.
y'all
or
gotta
something.
play the
For real.
game.
Also, secret screening.
Oh,
we'll
I
just
didn't. Oh,
mention
I thought I
I'm
mentioned
sure
it.
you saw it
We
online.
got messed up on it.
Uh-uh.
The Whiteface. Let's talk about
Secret
it.
screening was that we have another cut of Whiteface. Again, super briefly. This is that movie that kind of popped up. It appeared on Reddit. A YouTuber made a video about it. We pulled it. The whole thing was uploaded. It's like 3 hours, 40 minutes. We showed it at Virtual. And before we even played it at Virtual, it got removed. Somebody flagged it on YouTube. And now it's kind of just like vanished. So we cut it down into a more palpable 80 minutes and we showed that version. And I'll tell you, at the end of that night, it was a long day. People were tired, and Sam went up there high as a goddamn kite in a mask, and he started spinning a yarn. I think people were about to riot. He was telling the whole story about behind the scenes, and yeah, it played great, fantastic. All right, with Sunday, Terrell. Oh, we gave out masks too. So if you saw that picture, thank you for taking that, Terrell. We had a lot of white faces out there. Hopefully, if you're the director of that film,
in the picture,
like we would contact us. Like we want to know about it. There's not really anything online except for speculation. I think they found the actor, like the Reddit did, but that was us trying to reach out. So contact us. The email's on the website. It's on here. I could show you at the end. All right, I'm done.
All right.
Terrell, TikTok.
TikTok. Okay, girl. Are we on 2 hours? Yeah, about to be a 2-hour episode. So we have this movie here called Samine by Rungongo. I can't read this. Well, how do you say his name?
No, come on,
I
Terrell.
ain't
Come on,
trying
give it a
this.
shot. Come on.
It's
Reading is what?
Rungrog. Is that how you say it?
That's going to be my new D&D
Rungrog?
character.
Rohancho.
I think it's
Tickle.
Rungro.
That's his name, girl. And he did
I think
Sammy.
it's Rungro.
Rungro? Run, Forrest.
Yeah, I think the J is kind of like an H
Okay.
there, where it's.
What about Rohan?
Evan was the spelling bee champ of
Rohan
Mississippi, so we
Achoko.
should take his advice. Good enough.
So this screen went out of it. What is up with all these terms? Anyway, so
They're foreign films.
this was what we opened up with, y'all. So y'all have any memories of this Sammy? Because I don't.
I wish I'd been able to see this in the theater because it's really cinematic and beautiful in a lot
Oh,
of
the
scenes,
Vietnam,
but
Vietnamese.
I was working.
Yeah, it's kind of like a travel
Mhm.
vlog movie, and they absolutely nail the YouTuber vibe. Like,
Oh, I hear
so
breathing.
many people
Wait,
still
y'all
get this
hear that?
wrong, and oh my god, check your
It's
closet.
so crazy. I
think
keep
there might
hearing
still be
echoes
somebody
and
in
dark
there.
breathing.
Dark breathing.
Rungro.
Samin is great, beautiful. Like Oksana said, fantastic cinematography. We get to explore Singapore,
Oh.
right in the movie. No, is it?
Mm-mm-mm.
No, it's Thailand. It's
Thanks,
Northern
Thailand.
Thailand.
Yeah.
I'm looking
Northern
at the
Thailand.
goddamn
It's on
thing
the
right
screen.
here. Singapore is
Northern
one
Thailand.
day. What is it, Evan? You like that? Oh, of course, he leaves right there.
No, what
One
is
day.
it? I'm here.
No,
Singapore.
It's followers probably.
Nope. What is the Singapore movie?
Oh, One Day Adult.
There you go. One Day Adult. So
Yeah, yeah.
Saimin is Thailand, and it's beautiful. Yeah, we could keep moving.
Okay, and then
I'll do this one. I know
so
Terrell doesn't know
Kenneth
anything about
Anger's
it. Die Books presents.
I watched this shit.
I am gone now.
There was a lot of like.
Oh, I'd love to hear your breakdown.
You do it, girl. I'm done. Then we have to do. Well, how many more we got? I want to talk about Sam's movie, and we got Kratos.
So Die Books presents. So Nick Tody from It Doesn't Get Any Better Than This came out, and he brought, like, again, him and Rachel do Die Books, which are books about everything about the film, not just like a novelization of the movie. And Kenneth Anger's Invocation of My Demon Brother is an avant-garde film from out here in the Bay Area. That's just the creation of the film has so much like lore tied into the local landscape and tied into the Sharon Tate murder and the Manson family and the Zodiac killer. So the Jarrett Kobeck came out, and him and Nick basically were on stage and just talked about what Jarrett knew, who's a prolific researcher and author. And it was fantastic. I do think we have most of that on video. So we'll figure out a way to...
Almost all of it.
Cool. Then we'll figure out a way to package that, and we'll probably put it up online so people can see it, because so much San Francisco lore. And I mean, I'll be pretty honest. This was a pretty selfish program for me. I just wanted Jarrett to be out here and talk about this film and kind of give context to something. It's not normally the kind of thing we would do, but you know, we always got to experiment and try new things. So yeah, fantastic. Thank you, Nick and Jarrett, for coming out. Terrell, go ahead. Take it away. Now he pulled an Evan. Well, guess what? It's time for the movie of the hour. Evan, I don't know if you want to.
Hell yeah. It's Florida Man. Yeah. No, it went
man.
Hey, good soundbite, dog.
We'll talk about that next episode.
I before this, for full context, before this screening, was perhaps more nervous than I've ever been for any creative endeavor I've ever done in my life. Because usually, like, before the inverts and stuff, I don't know, I'm never nervous for this kind of shit. I'm always like excited. It's like fun. But this time the movie didn't play until 3 p.m. and I started drinking and taking Xanax and smoking at like 11:30 a.m. And
which, for the record, you did every day prior.
And by 3 I was still nervous even after all that, but I was bowled over after it ended. It went unfathomably well. Like I'm still kind of like in a little bit of disbelief. What did Terrell call him earlier? Adrian Tofay, the legend, the GOAT. He got the mic and goes, "Oh, it was brilliant," and like I was kind of speechless. Like, what do you say to that? You know?
Yeah, he did talk about the part that I edited, which was fantastic. And I went up to him and like, yeah, you know, I was like, I really had to come in here and correct the ship, but you know, that was Evan out there on camera.
No, it landed, I think, like we wanted it to, which was the thing I was most worried about. Is, I mean, not only is it the longest film that we showed at the fest, but maybe it's also just. Yeah, mate. Nah, Robbie Bamford definitely has me beat. But
and Norroy,
just, I don't know. It's like the things that we do in terms of like going against the tropes and stuff. I was a little worried that it just wouldn't land, like that people would just not get what we were trying to do, or like that it would just, I don't know, that it wouldn't play like we hoped it would. But I feel like it did, and obviously this was a bit of a handicapped screening, right? Because a lot of the people, probably half the audience, you know, knows me and like knows the story a little bit, at least behind the production and stuff. So I'm eager to see how it plays other places, you know, and if it's the same reception or if it's more mixed, because I definitely expected a mixed reception, but I don't know. It went really good. The Q&A, we got a lot of good questions that I feel like I didn't expect to get, and we made some people cry, which was the one thing when we were making the movie, I said to Sophia at one point, if we could make one person cry with this, I feel like we've done it. And I think we made more than one person cry. So
always
we
the
did it.
hallmark of a great horror movie. Can we make our audience cry? And here's
that's
the thing.
The thing too is it's less horror, right, than we thought.
It's
hard.
hard.
It's not horror at all. Are we talking about Florida Man? That's not a horror movie. It's not. So.
Oh my god.
Period.
So yeah,
it's a very emotional movie.
I while watching that screening, it's funny. I was so hyper aware of what I was thinking the audience would expect coming into it, like for the parts I edited. And then while it was playing, man, I questioned everything. I've never experienced that before. It's just being so close to the movie that you can't see
why.
And
oh, for sure. Well, because you've seen it so many times too that it's like you're desensitized to any effect it might have had, like in a lot of ways.
You were all
you mostly you see clips, not the film, and it's just you know where it's going, you know the choices you made, you're just hyper aware. It was really fun, but yeah, dude, I think you made a count of 3 people cry with that shit, and it's just because they got to see your family and they're like, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
No, I was really hoping that too, that people would take away the kind of the notion of like, oh, I should maybe these clips or photos exist of my own family, or maybe I should take more photos and document more stuff for my own kids. And we had a couple people come up to us after the screening, and specifically one of the Killing Cell guys was like, dude, you made me want to start like gathering, like old footage of myself and stuff and start recording my kids more and stuff so that they have something one day. So that's the kind of shit that you really like. I don't know, that stuff hits harder than any like, oh, it was great compliment, to know that somebody like actually was emotionally affected by it. So I don't know, I'm excited about it, and I'm still kind of in shock that it went as well as it did.
Yeah, people were crying, people were talking about taking photos. Terrell got the best nap of his life. It was good for everybody.
Oh, I like this movie.
Yeah,
it was good. We're gonna move on to.
No, it's been cool seeing the reviews too on Letterboxd, like especially from the people that I don't know who they are that were there, and just seeing like, I don't know what they have to say about it, because it's one thing seeing like Aaron Irons or Lex or somebody. Like I know they don't get me wrong, it was great hearing the good feedback from them. But it hits different when you don't know a person at all and they say something, like meaningful about something you made.
Yeah,
so
I think the most impressed people were the 2 producers that were there who were shocked there's an actual movie. So again, shout out to Benji Carver and Sean McDonough. Money well spent? We'll figure that out when we see the returns. I know. All right, Terrell, we're moving on. Yeah.
Okay, Evan, you gonna talk more about your movie?
Oh yeah, I think that's close.
Just checking.
We did a good few minutes.
All right, then we're gonna roll on to my new bestie, Samuel Freeman's movie, Don't Look in the Dark. I love Sam. He was a fellow Scream, Buffy.
This guy was
he was there from the very beginning. He came to I don't know about Tuesday. I'm glad that's horrible, but he came to Wednesday and he was there the whole time, all the way up until I don't know if he stayed one more movie before. I don't think he stayed to the very, very end. But he was there. Him and June were there. They were great. They came in, watched stuff. They chatted. He always looked nervous. He looked so nervous all the way leading up to the movie. But he finally, you could see his face just like, perk up a bit after he finally, screened the movie, did his Q&A, and you could see the relief just exit his body. But he was just so nervous leading up to this. So what y'all think?
How close did y'all get?
What do you mean?
Doo-doo. Terrell was there when he saw the relief exit his body. I'm just wondering what kind of hanging out there. Look at Terrell. He over there smiling. He's like, he ain't Kratos. I'm waiting for Kratos.
Not. Kratos was very nice.
Not only did I love Sam, but this was one of my favorite movies I think that we showed. Because I watched, I don't know, probably 10 or so before I came to the fest. And there's a few still that I need to go back and watch that I just, I was doing my sidewalk shit while we were there. But I
don't watch none of the
I don't know.
movies
I just let
I'm only found footage or
I'm always a champion though of the stuff that's like fucking weird or different, and just like the way that they have, what is it, 50 probably +% of this movie is just like black screen and just audio, and I don't know, just the approach to doing this and the way
it was like Residence. What was that movie?
by itself and No, it was great.
Kind
it
of.
was
Yes,
a
it
really
was.
creative approach to like, and you know me too. I'm always like, fuck the movies where somebody goes into the woods and gets bodied by a ghost, unless you do it in a cool way. And this is exactly what I mean of like reinvent the thing and do something like different with it. And this was fucking tight, dude. One of my favorite things we showed. And Samuel is one of the nicest human beings. Like, he was just so nice the whole weekend. I think he spoke to literally every person there. He just always like made sure he was like friendly and open to everybody. So I hope he keeps coming back, dude, because he was
And
rad.
then Adrian Toffe praised his movie in one of those like found footage groups on Facebook, and he's just like,
Yeah, Adrian.
So
Icon,
Much
legend.
So I did the Q&A in the intro with Sam, and I told him, like, you made a movie that is not a broad market movie, and Adrian was going to have my head
Why?
for that. He was like, no, I think everybody will love this movie. It is so inventive.
You
It's so
better
many
listen to
ideas.
the icon,
It is
the
so, and I'm just
legend.
like, I agree with you, but I'm
Right.
like, I could show this movie to 20 people that will turn it off or walk away before, which is why we love it. It's doing something daring. And I just want to give a shout out to Early Kin Stories. Perfect pairing on my part there. Fantastic short film.
I need to
intro.
see that. I haven't watched it, but I heard
Oh
it made
my
you
God,
get
Evan,
emotional.
God damn
so I'm excited.
Why did
to
Russell
watch
get
it.
emotional with
nothing to
that
do with that.
movie?
Oh, Terrell, he was over there drinking Four Loco, like, I ain't feeling nothing. With his
He
Shrek
was
ass.
numb
in
to
the
it
seat.
all.
Now
He
we're
was
going to
mad,
on
yelling at
to
people.
one of the ones that I've seen, one of the first ones I actually watched before, we were talking about programming it, is The Devil's
Yeah, we know why.
Teardrop.
Mhm,
I didn't,
you probably went on
I
Instagram.
didn't
You're
know
like,
Kratos
oh, I love
was till
video
I seen
games.
him.
I love me a Kratos.
He literally posted a picture on Instagram earlier that somebody made that's like I don't know if it's an AI or Photoshop, but it's like a picture of him in the gym and they turned it into
Yeah,
Kratos.
because he
and
looked
it
just
looked-
like
dude, it's
Kratos
fucking
from
Wonder
God of
One.
War. He had that deep voice, and then he had the little...
He sounds like him. I was about to
does.
say, he sounds like him.
Yes, he
too.
does.
And Terrell, does he feel like him?
I'm sure he did. 1,000%.
He was all over this poor man.
oh my god.
Sure, you put your hands on him at least once or twice.
He was all over this poor
No, I
man.
was not.
Here, let's switch over. Here he is,
I was
Kratos.
not. He was
Hell
nice.
yeah,
He was Terrell. We were out on the street, and he was like, "Oh, I bet women be loving that deep voice."
And he said, you know what he said?
They do, yes.
He said, "Yes." they do."
No, this
And
guy
they're
was
like-
fucking awesome, dude. And it was, I can't
Daniel was the little
Do you
short
remember
dude.
the producer's
Daniel.
name?
He just looked at you.
Yeah,
Daniel.
yeah.
Too.
He was awesome too. I love both of them.
Yeah.
We talked about just like what it's like living, just because it's so.
What it's like
cool
living
to-
like what?
Like I don't know. This is
you want
no,
to kill
living in
yourself?
Peru because
You
the
didn't say
culture.
that. You said what
No,
it's
'cause
like
the
to
culture
live.
is so different. Well, you didn't let me
Because
finish. You didn't
I
have
don't
to.
know.
cut me
I
off,
don't
and I
give a fuck.
respect it.
You took it too long. You paused. There was a casual statement.
But I'm just
after.
saying, we talked a lot about like just the cultural differences,
That in
between,
Mississippi?
like, Peru and the United States, and just like and Mississippi too, in terms of like the population difference.
Oh,
of,
that's a
like, where
boring
they're at,
conversation.
where I'm
This
at
is the
in
conversation I would
Mississippi,
not
and
have.
It was cool like hearing all
I don't care about
the
the
different
geography
kind of
of his
shit,
damn
like, just
Peru.
what it's like to be there.
No.
Well, because they have multiple, they kind of where they're living at is interesting in that it has all the biomes. So,
Biles?
like, they
What is
have
that?
urban, they have desert, they have a jungle, they have mountains and
Girl,
snow. Like
anybody
they have
gonna
all
play
of
George
it
the
just
Jungle
in their
but
one
you?
country.
What the fuck?
In Peru. But no, it was tight to talk to them, and just it's cool that we have people coming to the
You must have
festival
been one
from,
high ass
literally
boy
across
up
the
there
fucking
outside
world.
talking about the jungle and shit. Oh, you guys have a jungle.
We did Peru, Canada, Romania,
Paris.
Right,
we're
that's
at
what I'm saying.
France. Yeah,
New
It's
York.
fucking
New
sick
York.
that we have
New
people coming from all over the world, and it's cool to just hear about how different life is in those places than it is where we are.
That was great. Again, and I did gloss over this, but I do feel like we should do it now. Evan mentioned that he had all these reviews come out, and there's one particular YouTuber that Evan was like, had commented on how he ended the review. So I pulled a little clip so we could all catch up. Really, Terrell, this is for you. So enjoy.
I wanted to like it, but I just couldn't get into it. So that's that. Florida, man, is just a bummer, man.
Terrell was gooped. Look at that.
Bummer, man.
I love that he caught on to the comma. Shout out. He definitely wanted it to
So
be
you-
a
did you
different movie
really-
than it. He was like, it should have been.
Did you go?
He literally said it should have been. He should have done a Blackwell ghost at the end. What?
So did you literally go back and look up everybody's review ever of this movie?
No,
I know you did.
I
No, you didn't.
Googled
You went to go look.
during the fest. I Googled to see if anybody had
Yeah,
covered it.
so
and
you
we
watched
found it and
every
watched it
last
at Russell's
one, huh?
house. We all watched
Yeah.
it together.
I wasn't
Evan, to be
invited.
fair, I think all direct. No, Terrell was at home
Everyone does
asleep.
that. Yeah, you want to see what people think about your art when you make it, whether it's good
Yeah.
or bad. You don't get mad. You just want to see what they think. You know.
That's why on Letterboxd, every review people write, the director goes in there and they usually just like it to let you know.
Oh, I
saw
did that
mean
too with
shit.
One Big Snake. I like all the comments, bitch. Every last
see?
one.
And also shout out to Joe Lynch. Shout out.
He's not. He redeemed
All right.
himself when I
Trying
met
to
him at
fight people.
Horror Nights. So
Hey, Joe Lynch
does
rules.
that.
It's
He
still
does that
wild
like
that he
thing.
went around and like commented on every fucking review. So to end that,
Bummer, man.
He switched to the light thing now, though. He doesn't do it as much anymore.
Bummer Man is pretty good though.
That's good, dude. Good
and then we
tagline.
closed the
I used to play
night
that game on Super
with
Nintendo.
an evening with Dutch, which was great. And I felt so bad, girl, because my loud ass apparently was a part of the movie. Everyone says it's like watching two movies because they heard my loud ass in the lobby and they were watching that quiet ass movie, Majesty, in the damn theater. So I felt bad. So sorry about that, y'all.
Yeah. So, and again, Dutch came out with Susie and David, and we just kept them on stage and talked a little bit. One of the big things mentioned here also, well, first off, we had a couple of like info dumps. One of them was from Adrian, who announced that he will be making a third
Yeah.
and completing the trilogy, which will be a film all centered around Duru. So keep an eye out for that. And then with Dutch, somebody asked him if he had ever considered doing a Season of the Witch, which basically, you know, the Halloween franchise, the third one is in the franchise, but it's not a traditional like Michael Myers slasher movie. And Dutch confirmed he did. And
You knew that,
actually,
though.
you know, the evening with Dutch, I will say, was planned because he's pretty close to wrapping that movie. And there was a timeline that would have allowed us to screen it. So in the future, if you've made it this far into the podcast, first, you should be coming to Of 10. Second, keep an eye out for any of these kind of off weird screenings, because it usually means we got something fun planned. And just know that we overdo everything except for like the important shit. Can I see that the program booklet? I do want to mention that Boney, for some reason, had a radar for typos.
Why are
hang on, I'm
you
gonna
bringing
measure
all
it
this
back
up, though?
Hold on. So
Oh,
here's the
God.
thing. I'm so proud of this book. You hold it, it feels
Why is he
legit,
talking about-
like a high class zine or something. And you flip through it, and there's so many good articles in here. If you play the game, a lot of it connects with the lore. This is an actual map from the game available, and I do think we will be adding UF9 shirts, and we have a couple of extra thumb drives with the game on it to the website. Just give us a little bit of time. We're still acclimating. But in here, the shit that was fucked up is none of the fun stuff. It's all a utility. This schedule down in the corner, Sunday, was unusable. Just completely wrong. And just, you know, when you put so much effort into this shit, then you see that. And then you have Boney, the goddamn pizza delivery skeleton,
Go ahead
coming
and
up.
call
You're
out
like,
name.
okay. I know Evan was killed because he did a flyer for the
I still
flea
wake up
market
in cold sweats about that shit, dude.
down here, and there's a picture of Big City Pizza, and where the director's name it should be, it says name, directed by name, which, you know, it's fine. I'm still so proud of that book. And
Yeah.
one of y'all emailed for a copy. We will send that out. This is the last opportunity. Get it out here by next week, and we'll send them out. We saved a couple. So shout out to Dutch. Thanks for coming out. You know what? It was my fault. We were out there with Corey in the house talking to Terrell, and he was telling us so much shit about the killing. So we were just having too much fun, packing up, drinking. That Terrell, you know, we just
Well,
let
we
him
had
loose.
fun. They want
Yeah.
to put me in the sequel.
Yeah, it was a lot
I
of
was like,
fun.
yes, bitch, let's do it. Period.
Yeah. And again, Terrell, Evan, Oksana, y'all did so much work and crushed it this year. I couldn't be prouder of our event. I really think we're doing something special. Also, I don't know, like, here's a weird timestamp, but like right now where the economy is, like San Francisco's kind of a car city, oddly enough. And gas at the time, I think, was almost $7 a gallon. So
Yeah.
just locals who drove out and made the effort, because I know we had people coming from Half Moon Bay, and a lot of people in California still making a trek. Like Zach, he came from up north, drove hours to get out here. Yeah, just thank you to all the vendors.
And
thank you to all the
Matthew,
filmmakers.
dude, he
Thank you to all
he
the
was going to Japan, and he stayed at our festival to like finish
Yeah.
watching everything before he
Matthew
went the
Abaya.
next day. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Shout out, dude. Fucking incredible
So-
people that come to this.
everybody who covered the fest, everybody who attended it, and especially everybody that worked it. Just thank you. It's so much fun. It's kind of like a family reunion where we watch movies. I don't know. I love it. And I mean that. Y'all, especially here, killed it. Because those are 16-hour days. And when Terrell's walking around shaking hands, taking pictures, the amount of pictures Terrell got, God, you should do an album with them. There's like, you have to have at least
There's a lot.
100, and some of those are
Oh,
fucking
more than that.
fantastic.
Mhm.
There are some great like photos of just like so many filmmakers who will never be together.
I
like
mean,
that
that's
again.
literally how I filled out part of my Instagram carousel of pictures to post about the fest. I hit up Terrell and said, "Yo, send me all the pictures that you have that I'm in." And like,
Oh.
dude, he hit me
Who's
with so
shocked?
many.
Who is
Um,
shocked by that text? Hey, do you got my face in your phone? Please share all of those with me.
No, it was great, and thank you, Terrell, for taking all those. Because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have. I mean, I don't take a lot of pictures like of myself or of I don't know. If I take pictures, it's of like the
Yourself.
fucking water or a bird or like random shit. I never have pictures of like the event and things. So no, thank you for that. And while we're on the note, I said it in the post, but it does feel like it's wild how I discovered this festival just through the 24-hour stream that you guys did the first time, and I now feel like I've found a second family, you know, that I get to, I wish I got to see more than once a year, but that I get to go see every year and fucking, you know, like bring cool shit to life with. So I'm really thankful that this all came into my life, you know?
Yeah, and if you keep rambling on, Trill's going to be coming into something else.
All right. Well, this has been a fun
I love you.
fest.
Stay tuned for
I'm
F10.
excited for FX, and I'm glad it's a year
The
away.
first virtual.
But we got to start.
Yeah, dude, virtual.
Oh,
First virtual,
well,
then.
I know. And then 10. We got to get on 10 because
Yeah,
we got to make
and-
this bigger and better and stronger. Period.
I know, Terrell, I'm
FX.
excited for your ideas.
And we need hoodies.
Hell
We
yeah.
got hoodies for
Get the fuck outta
FX.
here with
Dude, we doing the
We're gonna do
degeneration
some
Alright.
thing for X thing?
some
We all
X
just walk out?
hoodies, bitch. FX.
Ty, Terrell, you can go ahead
X
and you
gonna
can
give
be in
it to you,
charge of
dude.
that.
FX. We got to do the FX hoodies. It'd be great.
Tight.
FX
I can't
gonna
wait to
give
see
it
what
to
you
you.
come up with.
That sounds like
Um,
shade, and that's so wrong on so many levels. But it is what it is. But thank
Oh.
y'all. F9 was amazing. It was one for the books. It's one of my favorites.
It was.
It was great. Everyone that came out was amazing. It was awesome. And yeah, I'm excited to see what the future holds.
Yeah, and up
Hell
next,
yeah.
virtual. You're right, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else? Y'all rack your brains if there was some story you were dying to get out.
Nah. I mean,
Pulling
I
Evan
got
out
to
of the
see a
gutter.
homeless man for the first time on the sidewalk screaming, "Suck my fucking dick! Fuck you!" and then get taken away by police. You don't see that in rural Mississippi. So
Really
was
selling
that was
that
neat.
San Francisco
Yeah.
experience.
And normally, the people these folks yell at don't actually follow through with the act. So, you know, on his behalf, thank you, Evan. You're doing the Lord's work.
All right.
All right,
dude,
Terrell's
I
going
was
to kill us.
drinking.
We got to
All right,
wrap
well,
this
that's
thing
it
up.
for this
2
week's
hours.
episode. We'll
Love
see y'all
y'all.
next time.
Bye.
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 Thanks for listening to Footage Foreplay. If you enjoy the show, please consider leaving a review, sharing it with a friend, or simply hitting like. These small gestures are a great free way to support this mayhem, and if you find some footage we should be fondling, email us at footageforeplay@gmail.com. Check back every Tuesday and Thursday for new episodes, and remember, don't skip the foreplay.